My Garito Podcast Network presents.
That's like when you drink a nice fucking horchata or fucking...
Una michelada. Chicano shuffle. All kinds of chill. We have no plan. So just sit still. Oh yeah. Chicano shuffle. Taters on deck. Ramon left on the kayak.
He's probably dead.
Chicano shuffle.
Aren't they eating the dogs?
Yes, Halloween ski time. Welcome all the darks. It's our time to shine. Chicano shuffle. We love our fans. And for those who hate us, oh well, tough shit. Tough shit. Pero, dale, Steph, pa' los haters.
Dale a los haters, eh?
Pero if they're haters, why would they be listening?
Because you know how haters are, bro.
All right.
They have to know the truth, man.
Salud. Shasta.
Am I the only one that feels like a piña colada right now?
Nah, te digo que con esta rola se antojan unos mariscos, güey.
Aguachiles.
Feel like eating up el Siete Mares.
Aguachiles.
Que me mojen el ajo. Digo, un filete de mojo de ajo.
Todo sudadito.
Camarón seco,
Me
eh.
queda toda empanizada por la arena.
En la arena donde estaba Nato.
Ramón might be fucking todo empanizado on some beach on an island.
Parece pinche milanesa.
Oh. Welcome. Y ya.
Oh, shit.
Right. Shasta.
Shasta.
We're back from the Caribbean.
Shasta.
Hey, is it Caribbean or Caribbean?
Depends on who's saying it.
All right.
I don't think
It's like
there's a
Selena
right.
when we were fucking debating earlier.
Selena or Selena?
Yeah.
Oh, pues,
We had that debate last night. Is it Selena or Selena?
pues,
Oh, you had that one? Shit.
yo digo Selena.
Selena?
Yeah.
Because some people say Selena.
Because she was because of the mainstream, probably Hollywood, and I don't know how to pronounce shit sometimes.
Yeah, I struggle with that too. Because like, si dices Palos Verdes or Santana.
Los
To say
Feliz.
Santana
No, what is it?
or Santa Ana.
Los Files.
Los Files or Los Feliz
I mean, Santa Ana, like,
or Santa Ana. Yeah.
it's like, fuck, wait. I'm saying it like if I don't know how to properly say it, right? So,
But it's because we
don't care,
grew up
güey.
hearing it like that.
I know, but sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, what am I
No,
doing?
for sure. But then I think because we were younger, it was like, oh, this is the right way to say it. But as we've gotten older, it's like, no, like Santana.
Santana, yeah.
Santana.
Yeah, but now it's just us being fucking. It's like the
El Paso.
yeah, it being a little like a nitpick, you know.
You think so? I'm just trying to be authentic, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro.
Like you're trying to be authentic for the
Yeah,
sake
bro.
of being authentic for being authentic. Like, ¿cuántos layers ya van, no? De
Pues yo lo hago porque están las palabras en español.
Yeah,
know,
for sure. And it
Santana,
depends
por
on who
eso
you're talking
Selena.
to, right?
Yeah, but to each its own. As long as you know how to give me directions to get to Santa Ana, we'll be good. I don't know.
how does the Google lady say it? Then I guess that's.
Ya no está la voz de Snoop as a navigator.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember for a long
There's a Snoop navigator voice.
Supposedly.
There was, I even have Morgan Freeman on mine for a little bit.
What? Oh shit!
I mean, you gotta have somebody to relax you while you're driving in fucking traffic. We talked about it right now.
Yeah. Yes,
Noelia gets a little aggressive, she was saying.
I do. No, pero I'm not like
Oh shit!
chasing people or chasing the driver or tailgating. It's just pues nomás que caen mal some of the drivers, dude. Like oh my God, like they're so annoying because like, dude, like you're so not aware of your environment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
know?
I think they're more selfish now. No, not
It's just-
selfish.
I don't
Not the word
know.
I'm looking for. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like they don't care. Like they're like I'm driving type
Yeah.
of thing. Like, hey, ¿sabes qué?
Like,
Me voy
I could
pa'
go
allá.
around me.
Ahí te voy por allá.
Pero
Te voy
I
pa'
do
acá.
I do think that for me, cuando estoy in the middle lane and I'm going like 80 And then there's someone like, I'm like, dude, there's like 2 lanes on the each side. Just why are you right behind me?
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to be like in grupo.
Okay, pero
Tag team, you know?
But like I was telling Esteban, I went out to an event last night in Hollywood. I left my place at 6:40, and I got there at 6:30 or 6 something early, and I got there at 7:45.
An hour and 40?
An hour and something.
Shit.
And I was so, well, you know, I'm trying to be patient.
I mean,
but I was mad.
that 5 freeway is a fucking nightmare sometimes.
But it wasn't even the 5.
Where was it?
It was that towards the 101
Oh,
towards
That's always fucking.
But it was just crazy because then when you finally start like breaking through the traffic, it's like, where?
Yeah, why?
What?
Why?
And then there's cars that are taking up too many spaces.
It's because if I'm a channel your brother. It's because that's all the fucking transplants.
Probably.
Todos los que se dicen Angelinos.
Or
And they've
kids
been here
or
for 2
people,
years.
yeah, that or just people that are new to driving.
No.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Or just older people too.
That's what I'm saying. They're used to country roads, bro.
Yeah, man. Because sometimes the other day I was like,
They're used to being in tractors, fucking all slow.
oh,
Was telling you,
pobrecito.
Ramon's not here to talk shit, so I gotta.
No, pero it's, I will. Hey. Pero the other day I was driving and then there was this car. I'm like, what the fuck? And then when I pass it, I'm like, oh, it's an old lady that should fucking be in the other lane.
That should be at home fucking eating soup.
Making cookies.
What are you doing driving?
Nah, pero.
Go
it's
knit a
just-
sweater.
You should be taking care of your grandkids.
She probably doesn't have grandkids. She probably going to the store. But my thing was like, lady, just go to the slow
It's all the
lane.
Haitians.
Like, get your dogs. Tater, watch out, eh?
It's all Asian.
Don't make you into chicken wings.
Well, weren't they saying that they drive like shit?
We're gonna dip Tater into some ranch.
No, Tater.
This one. Aparto yo esta.
Tater va a estar.
Esta.
They're eating the dog.
Tater's gonna be like, what the? Tater's gonna be all fucking chewy meat, like fucking jerky and shit, probably.
Oh, I'm down.
Pero yeah, pues, ¿y qué pasó con Ramon? What happened? I just
I
got
don't know,
a
you tell us,
fucking,
it's your brother.
I don't know. He's like, hey, like, can you step in? Because, like, last minute,
he didn't
something.
communicate properly.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I'm like, ah.
And it kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, he's like, I think I miscommunicated.
I think his memory is not what he thinks it is and what it used to be, supposedly. I think your brother.
Yeah, you move on from Savant, remember?
Yeah, he needs to. Next July, I'm gonna get him some multivitamins for his birthday.
Well, it's because he keeps leaving his diary right here in the bag.
Yeah, his to-do list.
Andan chinga, güey.
See.
That's because I sometimes you equate fucking that you can remember a date and fucking the day of the week and the date.
Well, I think sometimes what happens
having
is
good memory.
le dice a Fernando because they communicate.
Or driving or something.
And then sometimes I think he thinks that I'm around también.
Like he told the group, yeah.
Pero this time, I guess, I thought he had told Fernando what was happening, and then I was just out of the loop. But apparently, this guy was out of the loop, too.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either. That caught me by surprise, too. I mean, but it wasn't as big deal for me porque, pues, you know,
Yeah. He probably got a lot of shit on his plate right
I
now.
just
I
have
don't
to
know.
move less.
Pero, bueno, pues yo estoy aquí.
Yeah, no, thank you for...
Y voy a tratar de complacer a la raza, a la gente.
Shit.
A
los fanáticos.
Wait, you doing favors?
A la peoples, the peoples.
They asked for you to fucking bring something up or what?
No, nomás digo, like, because I had other
Those
plans this
requests?
morning. I had other plans this morning.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Nothing.
I was going to chill.
Chill, do nothing.
You've met some of the fans, no? Like you've had lunch with somebody that was a fan?
Yeah, like some of the chufflers, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoy
She's
it.
out amongst the people, bro.
Sí,
No,
yo
she's
soy,
a
I am of
fan
the
favorite.
people.
She's about
I am of the
the
people.
pueblo.
You should run for like mayor or something.
I should, pero pues me
You
van a
should at
sacar
least-
trapitos y me van a sacar toda mi business. I
Oh,
don't
they're
know
gonna
about that.
find old fucking tweets. You
Yeah.
fucking old drivers.
The fuck out of the lane.
Stay in your fucking retirement home. What are
Go
you
make
doing?
fucking cookies, you stinky fucking assholes.
Go
Dated,
knit a fucking scarf.
dated 2012. She's been angry for fucking 20 years.
Oh, shit.
She sent that tweet in 07.
And then in las noticias, güey, they're going to be interviewing people like for her. No, her credibility is shot.
Oh.
One time, I rolled up on a car and the fucking windows were steaming. And all I saw was a mano.
Nah, man, Friday.
She was outside a P. Diddy party.
God.
Right there in South Central.
I relived
no.
Titanic that day.
No,
Hey,
no.
I read. I don't know if it's true. Where the internet sometimes lies, but they found like almost 800 dildos in his house.
800?
Like 700 and something, según.
Well,
Holy shit!
I'm sure it's probably true.
That's
That
a lot
man
of
is a fucking
That's a lot of
fiend.
dildos, way.
So, pero entonces, ¿qué? What was the story? I know they lo chingaron y que now they're fucking que mató, supuestamente puso la orden to kill Tupac, no?
Of course. I mean, I don't know.
But all
I'm
that
just-
was really speculated. Pero what was the whole sex thing then, way? Because I
the
missed the whole...
racket, sex trafficking.
Oh, they're getting for sex trafficking también?
También. I mean, as far as all that, pero es un pinche desmadre,
Es un
man.
desmadre, güey. Que según there's a video with him and Justin Bieber.
Well, that
Oh,
that
shit.
one, it's just crazy because just Hollywood is just a fucking pool of pedophiles. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, because I guess, was it before? I don't know when it was, but it was a few weeks ago también when they were talking about que he would fucking, like if you wanted to be an artist on his label, pues
you
you'd
have
have
to
to
spend
fucking
at his camp.
something, pero they're saying like que pinches vatos le tenían que chupar el chile and all that, like they
Okay.
fucking even like vatos and
Well, the supposedly thing is the que
because all kinds of fucking like rappers coming out like, no, I don't have to do that. Pero supuestamente those are like, so someone,
so there's this very known person in the hip hop world, whatever, que se llama Jaguar, right? And that woman is otra como-
Jaguares, yes.
Yeah, Jaguar, right?
Oh,
Jaguar, that was her name, Jaguar. But she's got inside scoop on all of this shit. She knows a lot of shit. She was one of the around because Wendy Williams, because I love Wendy Williams. That's why her show kind of like fizzled because the rumor is that she knows too much.
no,
But all this
I
stuff.
saw a documentary on her. She went off the rails though.
Yeah.
Like she's not there like
And it could be, you know.
coherent. Like she just
Pero when she was on her radio days and everything, ella siempre sacaba cosas así and then they would fucking try to shut her down. But this other lady too been saying like, no, Diddy has these fucking freak offs where everybody takes he gives people like drugs to people to the point that they have to get fucking medication the next day or
Holy
duran
shit.
semanas haciendo sus desmadres.
Oh, you
And then when you start like seeing it's been around for a minute, all these rumors.
Yeah.
So it's like, because there's a lot of hip hop artists when in the 90s, now they're our age now, that are starting to say like all the
Yeah.
things that they fucking had to do. And it's just crazy, but it doesn't surprise me.
it sucks, man.
sucks.
It sucks like as a musician, like to know that. Because you play music and you like try to follow whatever your dream is, I think. But when you start like peeling the layers and then you start kind of seeing like, okay, because you hear that with a lot of fucking, like I've heard stories with Lana Del Rey, like a lot of women that sleep around because the producer fucking forces them to do things for them. And so when you start thinking like that, you're like, fuck, wait, is this really the industry that I want to associate myself with? I mean, this is
Yeah.
something that I love to do, but I'm not going to fucking back my ass up on some P. Diddy looking dude
shit,
for
yeah.
fame way.
Yeah.
I'd rather
You got
fucking...
800 dildos for you, way.
Sí,
Nah.
güey.
I
And
don't know,
1,000
bro.
bottles of baby oil and lube.
Oh, is that what all that was
one
about?
también, ajá.
Holy shit! Yeah, I didn't get the jokes because I was
And-
like, I didn't
And
read up on it.
supposedly that he has a lot of like videos of this stuff.
Oh, like he recorded them?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
muchos
with
artists are
Justin
supposedly in
Bieber.
the videos.
Well, you would think he would record it, where it's like using it as leverage against them.
That's exactly what it is.
like
Now
why
the-
wouldn't he record
Listen,
it?
if you don't do this, we're gonna show
yeah, I
this.
mean, I'm gonna pull.
And the
Yeah,
rumor
it's
is
evidence
that
too, way.
the rumor is that que, I mean, it's rumor because I watch YouTube and I watch a lot of crazy
TikTok.
shit.
The TikTok always gives us the good
The
fucking.
scoop.
Yo miro YouTube, que no tengo TikTok.
Oh,
But I'll watch
that's where you're
YouTube
missing
shit.
out.
No, there's too much shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
Pero
the best
that's why Justin Bieber had such a fucking fallout because of the shit he went through. They believe that he was raped.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm
Easy.
saying. Like that's what I'm saying about the
Easy,
rapper, about
yeah.
those that a lot of them were saying like calling people out, and they're like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
not me." And you're like, "Wait a minute," but 3 people said yes. No, not me.
And it sucked because it's like that's just the power that some people end up having because of that much money, you know? But it's just like, what do you love what money does for you. Like money is not the root of evil, it's the love of money. You know?
I would even argue that the lack of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Because even people that are considered
True.
rich, they still think they need more. So it's the lack of money that makes people do a lot of weird
I mean,
shit.
at that point they have money, right? Why would they don't lack money?
They lack because they still don't have enough.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. The love makes sense, no? Porque then they love money so much that they can't have enough, pues.
And then it becomes that they don't have enough, which it's just crazy.
Oh, I see what you... Oh, I get it now. Okay. Yeah, no,
Pinche
yeah. That
gente
makes
loca.
sense. Me hice bolas.
The thing that sucks is like I think like for the black community is that like you finally you get people that represent you and at the top level, and this is how they take advantage of their community. I feel like that's the shittiest part of it all.
And then he got the key to New York last year.
Oh, shit.
And then they keep saying that. Wait till you hear about Jay-Z and Beyonce. What they have.
También, because the police, like, once again, just hip hop rumors que yo veo en el YouTube that fucking Jay-Z is trying to get rid of everybody.
Oh, he's just a hater then.
Yeah, that he's just trying to get rid of the competition. But it's like, dude, there's shit on you too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And there's shit on you too.
The P. Diddy thing, mamadas, was, I mean, I don't know about all that, but I remember for a long time they've said que es like culero, no? Like he's fucking nas on the rumors that he fucking put the hit on Tupac y eso también.
I don't know, just weird shit.
So, I mean, that's all been going on for a long time. But, I mean, it's not even just, como you're saying about the music, where like you go, well, that fucking, do I want to be part of music? In las películas, ya viste cuando empezó the Me Too, was all the fucking people in the fucking, the Weinsteins. It's Weinstein, right?
Harvey Weinstein.
Todos esos güeyes. And then fucking in comedy se chingaron otros güeyes. In news se chingaron otros güeyes. So, like, a lot of these fucking industries, I guess, like in entertainment, pues,
como dijo
esos movidas, like the casting couch fucking rumors shit. So, I mean, ta cabrón, güey, they're all, I don't want to say they're all fucked, but they're all guilty of that way.
Did you see that? Because it was a popular.
So
one.
don't have dreams, is what I'm saying.
Don't dream big, guys.
I haven't heard anything about Home Depot. Go work at Home Depot.
Cat Williams. You know the comedian Cat Williams? Yeah. Okay, he had an interview with this.
The one everybody was, we talked about that one.
And I watched it because I like Cat Williams. I like his comedy.
Which one? The one with the black podcaster, or which one?
That
football player.
Yeah. Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff that he was saying, it was like, what? And he said in 2024, a lot of shit's gonna come out, and a lot of fucking.
Oh, he did call it shit.
Yeah, he said like this is what he said, like all these big dick deviants are gonna be exposed. And he said it. I said I've had to when Diddy invites you to a party, you have to say no.
Yeah.
Let's say I've been offered money, like $50 million to party with them.
Jesus.
Oh, también people are putting the I guess I don't know if it's a real quote, but a Denzel quote about making it in a. Like keeping your morals in Hollywood or something, that when you're at a party and the devil shows up, it's time to leave.
Yeah, no, he has said that.
That's like, I guess his quote was.
It's true.
So I guess people know who the bad people are. When they show up, you leave.
See?
Because that's when shit fucking happens.
When all that stuff happened with Harvey Weinstein, like a lot of people were like, yeah, you guys knew. A lot knew. Like, there's a lot of directors that are like, well, but it's, I mean, I don't know.
Sidestepping it. You know, pues a mí no.
Mm-hmm.
Pero they know. I mean, you're saying that, like the other things, there was rumors forever, way. The P. Diddy thing, pues there's rumors forever. Like you're saying, like the Jay-Z thing, I don't know, pero también, apparently there's rumors también, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, people know, way.
I don't know. And then sometimes I think too, like, oh, this shit is just a distraction of something bigger, probably, you know?
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I always think, like, it's an election year.
Well, I mean, they put a lot of fucking emphasis on the election year. So
there's a lot of, I don't know. I mean, but there's always shit happening in the world anyway, you know? Just this is
there's a lot of shit happening, for sure.
Ahorita mientras I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy times, yeah.
Yeah, cuando empezó a salir todo eso was fucking también during the heat wave. So fucking during the heat wave, I was just melting. I couldn't concentrate, so I was like, fucking.
It was too hot.
Yeah,
all the conspiracy theories came out because it was too fucking hot.
Yeah.
Probably people were bored. Like, you know what? Let's start some other shit.
No, I couldn't like sit there and like read or even watch like a YouTube or fucking scroll porque I was like, fuck, bro.
Chicano. Pero yeah, it's just a ver qué pasa. A ver qué pasa.
So, yeah,
también,
I think there's too much on him already.
Pues
¿no?
también dicen que, dicen, once in the news and all that shit, like, que también J-Lo is part of this shit because remember when the New York shooting and all that?
No, what was it? I forgot.
Like, there were the club shooting, I think it was in 99, that there was a club shooting and...
Your brother's not here to remind us.
It was, well, anyways, that... P. Diddy gave the gun to J-Lo.
Oh, I think I remember
that story.
Yeah.
Y después that's when and she got arrested and whatnot, but that's when their relationship ended. Pero now it's like, oh shit, like was she did Ben divorce her because she's part of this situation that's gonna start coming? It's just a lot of crazy shit.
Oh shit, they're tying it to that too.
Yes.
Nah, that vato just looked like he was fucking. You those photos where he looks all bored. All enojado.
Ben Affleck they're just two stupid ass people that just shouldn't have gotten married.
Well, I mean, but they got married twice.
They did?
Yeah, they were married one time, then they got divorced, and then
No, they were engaged. They never got married.
they never got married.
No.
I think it's son esos pues que se they had like they must have some fucking good sexo pues, you know, like they fucking have a good time.
But it's like they gotta get married, you dumbass.
Yeah, but yeah, once you get like stretch out the act and get into the actual relationship stuff, it falls apart.
Yeah.
So they have passion, but they don't have the what's the other part called? I don't know, whatever the other part is.
Commitment?
I guess.
I don't know.
Well,
Eso
she has
también,
commitment
pendejo.
issues or something for sure, porque
It's because, I mean, I don't think she has commitment issues. I think she has issues with selecting the wrong person for her.
Well, there's not a lot of options these people have.
That's
I mean,
true,
you're
so
not
then-
you're not gonna get fucking Ben Affleck dating some chick that works at Starbucks or
Oh, no.
J-Lo dating a
Pues
a
claro.
fucking
Jardinero.
Claro.
electrician. Like you have to like. I feel like the dating pool is so small that you're gonna date some other narcissist.
Oh, no. Claro que sí, for sure. But it's just in general, like, just looking at it as a regular situation of people in a relationship, it's like, you know, J-Lo, like, if you're just a random person that I knew her, I'm like, dude, like, you need to maybe take a break. You know? Like,
She's
there's
just-
a pattern.
she jumps into a marriage too.
There's a
pattern.
pattern that you keep repeating, and you're repeating this pattern because you're trying to fulfill some void. Now let's work on figuring out what that void is, so you don't keep choosing the same type of person.
It's just hard for like an
for sure.
artist, like because the search to fill that void is
Yeah.
also part of why you're chose that career path. It's like
That makes sense.
you become a musician sometimes not because you love to play music, because you want to fill a void. You grew up in a shitty household, you grew up in a shitty environment, and then you start playing guitar, you start acting, and you start doing things, and it becomes a pursuit of getting out of your reality. So then you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and then it just becomes something that oh shit, this is my career. Oh shit, I'm a fucking millionaire. But guess what? You never worked on that void. All you did is you filled it with something that eventually became your fucking job.
Yeah.
So that's why you get people that are fucking rich as fuck and famous, and then they start fucking collapsing. It's because they never really figured out that void that they try to fill by pursuing like something like playing music or acting. Or this is all acting and all that art stuff. A lot of it is to fill like a void that they have inside their fucking. There's something missing, and they think that fame and money is gonna give them everything they want.
And then you end up at a P. Diddy after party and fucking
you end
things
up
come
with-
into perspective.
You end up with in front of 786 dildos, and you have to choose which
Yes,
one.
so
You're in a room full of baby oil and you're like, what is happening with my life?
Wait, how did I get here? I'm from Linwood.
Pues con decirte-
Well, imagine I'm from fucking the Midwest somewhere where
I'm from fucking Wisconsin. What the fuck?
Pues mira, les daba, del P. Diddy les daba.
está Lobo, güey. He is from Wisconsin. No, in Milwaukee. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
yeah.
Que les daban en el drug cocktail de esos P. Diddy parties, ketamine.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit. Ketamine's always the fucking...
Ketamine and some other shit, and just shit to like space you out but keep you hard.
Holy shit.
It's crazy. Pero no, I'm saying it in general
Shit,
though.
they're
Just
injecting the
That's
fucking
hey,
porn.
guys, fucking newsflash. That's why the podcast has been pretty fucking stable for the last 5 years, because we didn't go to the P. Diddy party.
We didn't sell out to the dildos, eh?
No, we had to convince Ramon that we're not going to do it, because he
Ramon
was
was
all
sold.
for it.
He's like, we gotta go to this party, bro. It's an industry event.
Yeah, we got to wear all white.
And we're like, I don't know, wait, Denzel told me
I don't know,
if the
bro.
devil shows up, leave.
but the devil showed up with cowboy boots. I'm staying.
Oh, that
Yeah.
happened too.
Yup. No, pero digo, así hablando de eso en general de que,
Oh, shit.
like, when the whole situation, yeah, we're talking about fucking fama and stuff, pero cuando pasó eso de J-Lo y Ben, I'm like, man, like,
You didn't see it coming?
I did see it coming.
Everybody
That's why I was
saw it coming,
like,
right?
why'd you guys get married? Like, y'all just should have fucking ran off for like 2 years, do what you gotta do. Pero lo que digo es que en esa situación, personas así que they keep just going from one relationship to another, it's like, well, like, maybe take a break, see what's going on, you know? So you could figure some shit out. But whatever. Cada quien su pinche pedo.
Some people just don't know how to be by themselves.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean,
That is.
I definitely don't know how to be by myself. Yeah.
They always have to have somebody around.
Well, pues les digo, cada quien, I mean. And that's part of like just practicing practicing patience. Like, hey, not everybody's gonna do things how you would want them to do it or how you would do them. So,
I mean, just think about somebody that's at that level, like Jennifer Lopez or Ben Affleck. I mean, they're used to people telling them yes and getting what they want. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like it's not as easy as we're making it. Like,
oh no.
Pues yo mejor así pobre.
Maybe she's still chasing that Selena high, bro.
Or también it's the thing of like aging too, like
No, but she's been doing it desde joven.
Sí, pero that's all she's probably known. So even now at her age, she's still in that mindset of young, where it's like, no, I don't know. They can like you're not.
Well, I mean, ya está rocona enough that kind of like kind of like you're saying she should have figured out. ¿Sabes qué? This is a pattern already. Ya van 5, 6 cabrones. Maybe I need to slow the fuck down.
Who around her is gonna tell her like, hey, wait, everybody's probably going fucking yes and you're so beautiful.
They probably have told her some shit. She's like fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Éxito. I mean exit.
Éxito.
Like, wrong one.
Yeah. Éxito. Exit.
Pues ya también her fucking. I don't know if they're just fucking memes or exagerados, but you didn't wonder when her tour or whatever that they're showing pictures of the stadium and it was fucking empty. It was just like the people on the some people on the bottom. And
I don't know if it was her, but I saw something like that, and then it was like that was their it was part of the fan club or some VIP shit. It wasn't really like a full concert.
That's what I'm saying. It was fucking.
It was like a private small show for like a select few people. Like, but they made it seem like nobody fucking's coming to this concert. Yeah, I think that was one of those internet things, way.
Oh, maybe. Well, because I know that they end up canceling that tour, way. But that photo, pues, I think might have been fucking fake, pues.
No,
because it looked too gacho.
Lo canceló because of P. Diddy.
Oh, because she saw a news coming?
I'm telling you, like, yes.
Because they did cancel a tour, but I think that photo, pues, was muy cabrón. It was literally just like a few people on the bottom, and you can see the whole thing, like...
What if it was just like a picture?
No, but I think that makes sense what he's saying.
It's like a fan group, some special, like, private...
Yeah, so I think maybe the tour didn't sell well, but it wasn't that gacho, ¿me entiendes? Like, it just wasn't enough to cover all the costs of, like, a pinche estadio and the whole production.
I mean, that's rough, too, for an artist. Like, you guys are saying about the aging. The part for an artist, too, that I think sucks is, like, when you go from, like, selling venues and, like, making a lot of money, and all of a sudden you're, like, you're doing the casino tour. Like, you're playing at the fucking Saboba, or you're doing Morongo. And like I see, driving around, you see, Bow Wow's playing fucking here, or look, fucking this artist. Oh shit, they're still playing. And I feel like as an artist, like they still want to keep playing, but I feel like that kind of hurts a little bit when you. I feel like in general as a human, right? When you know like your prime is done, like except that you're not fucking young anymore. You're not
doing the Kia, the form.
You're probably never gonna do that again. Like just accept that you're not young. You're not fucking irrelevant. Like it's just. I feel like that's probably really hard for people.
Oh, my bad. No. Well, I was gonna say, tú que estás en la música, then so does the like casino tour still have that stigma? Because there's more. I've noticed there's more, and they're nicer. And then someone was telling me, some señora that fucking goes to a lot of concerts was saying that some of those casino ones are even more expensive now than like the one at the Forum. Pues like they're nicer, but they charge you fucking more. So I'm assuming que les pagan más, güey. So they still have that stigma, pues, that you don't want the casino tours.
It's not that you don't want it, but it's just. But
I'm saying I still feel like a downgrade.
I think so. I mean, it's like playing the state fair. Like I mean,
the state fair.
Pero hay unos casinos, por ejemplo, Adele had a residency.
Those are the Vegas ones, you mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, those are...
That's otro pedo.
You're talking like
the Celine Dion had the también.
You're talking like Morongo?
Bruno Mars. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about like the random...
Got it.
The random little casinos here and there.
But then it's also... I mean, I think like, también... Like, but then, hey, but there's gonna be a few people I want to go see them still,
I mean, they still have their crowd, but I feel like when you go from like, let's say playing like the Forum or something, and then you're used to that, Like, let's say somebody like Port of the City, just because everybody knows, like Taylor Swift, where like she's selling fucking stadiums. In 20, 25 years,
She's a devil.
in 20, 25 years, when she's when she's older, I mean,
Éxito.
she's not gonna play these huge venues because she's not gonna be relevant anymore. And so I feel like for her, something like that, it's gonna be really hard for somebody like that that's used to, like, you know, people fucking flocking to them.
Football stadiums and shit.
Football stadiums, making millions every time they play.
Esteban, I have a question. Tú que you are experienced in the music world, I don't know how much exposure you have had in the music world, pero is it true that people do, like, musicians do make sacrifices, like human sacrifices? Like, is that a rumor for real? Like
the crossroads?
Sí, porque a veces, no.
Deals with the devil?
I asked that because once they were talking about, like, you know, this whole scandal that's going on, Beyonce.
Robert Johnson.
Pero there's been rumors that like Beyonce, like, se ha tragado gatos in sacrifice, like that these Hollywood people.
Shit, is that what the rumors are?
That these Hollywood people will sacrifice family members to have that fame.
And they drink children's
and
blood?
My thing is like, is that something that would, like, you as a musician, you're like, yeah, no me sorprendería that there's musicians or artists that are that hungry for power that they would sacrifice.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's not something like, it doesn't sound like it's not something that would happen. I mean, to me, I feel like there's a lot of people that would do anything for fame and so people can recognize them and their bank account looks healthy. I feel like there's people that would do anything for that. They'll throw their family under the bus. They throw their friends under the bus. Like, I'm not at that level where, like,
No, pero como has visto cosas, like, I mean, you're a musician and I'm sure you've, like, probably experienced different type of people and energies and vibes and like, yeah, I could see this motherfucker chopping off somebody's body to be famous.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
I know some
Like,
people in the podcast world.
Oh, shit.
Not some podcast.
I wouldn't be surprised if they... Okay. Because yo también digo, as much as crazy shit that you hear, I'm like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, dude,
I
like...
think that's what Ramon's doing today, actually.
I mean, I'm obviously not at that level where I'm like a full-time musician or whatever, but I'm already at that level where I'm starting to see the Chicano dynamic, it's only room for one. Like, I'm already at that level. That's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, okay, this is true. What people fucking say about fucking us not helping each other. Yeah, it's like, that's where I'm at right now. Just navigating that, getting into more of, like, you start associating with more bands and people that people know that, you know, play all the time, and then you're starting to see, like, the high school fucking
dynamics.
Yeah, it's just it's not I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah,
like, maybe
that's stupid. Yeah,
maybe because I'm older and I'm not doing this in my early 20s, and maybe as seeing it from an older perspective.
But are they, like, younger then? Is that what you're saying, that they're younger? Because I would figure that, like,
it's
the older
it's
people.
not that they're younger. It's just probably, you know, these
matter.
people are in their 30s. I feel like the younger, the 20-year-olds, I don't think that they're really like that way. I think it's you start getting more jaded the older you get, and I think it comes back to what we were saying earlier, when you're starting to get to the point where you have to pass the torch, but you're not ready.
You don't want to.
You still think that this is my spot, and so
I work to get here type of shit.
So it does happen in as far as music, as far as, like, our community. Definitely fucking haters and people that think that it's only room for one person at these levels, and
the top, some George Lopez shit.
So that's where I'm at.
Well, that's what they say about. That's what they used to say about George Lopez. No, I mean, I don't. It's puro rumor to me, pero
gatekeepers.
That he had that mentality, pues, that there's room for one at the top.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's
like the industry's only gonna accept one.
Yeah, and that's in the music, the Chicano, because I guess I think I consider myself being in the Chicano music scene. I mean, that's what we're in.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm talking about the Chicano bands and the Chicano artists that are coming out right now. Yeah, dude, it's just a fucking mess, bro.
Ya dices que tus compas también, los Batmans, ya calling quits.
Yeah, pues es que they got too commercial where they try to change their sound, and I think they wanted to appeal more to, like, a wider audience, and then it didn't work out for them. Right?
You think, though, that was one of those things, como siempre pasa, que one or part or like half the band, pues, or like, yeah, bro, we gotta appeal to a fucking bigger audience, and they was like, well, no way, we're kind of losing what was us.
Yeah, we're doing it for the music,
and then
not for the
they're
money.
like, nah, güey, ¿sabes qué? Pues ya no vale la pena, güey. Now we're not on the same page.
Yeah, it happens, way. And then ahorita, like, maybe it goes back to what we were saying before too, bringing it back. You change your style of music and people aren't responding, so then your shows get smaller. You're not selling out, and so all that adds to like the tension in the bandway, like where you're like, what the fuck are we doing? But the other thing that I'm seeing también, where not just the whole Chicano dynamic, but the female fronted, that women don't get the opportunities. I'm seeing that as well. Where
Oh yeah, shit.
yeah, I'm seeing that like female fronted a dynamic that, you know, it's different. It is different way. Like, you know, I mean, maybe that's something that I'm kind of changing my perspective as I get older and I'm more experienced in that. Then it's more like, yeah, dude. I mean, I already knew that women have it harder, but seeing it firsthand is like, yes, it's fucking harder. It's hard. I'm seeing it, like I'm seeing the doors, you know, not being open. I'm seeing all that firsthand. So we got the Chicano thing going, and then we got the female fronted thing also that we have to navigate through.
And then the female Chicana.
And
then
yeah.
the vision of this front person that doesn't fit the norm of what people...
Which you know what? I mean, I get goosebumps just like that makes me fucking even more like, fuck you guys. You know?
Exactly.
Like, that makes me even more like, okay, all right, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna fucking stick by her side, and I'm gonna fucking do it with her. And fuck you guys. We're gonna make our own fucking path, and we don't need you fucking people.
And so imagine, pues, it's like now that you're getting older, you're like, oh shit, you're seeing it firsthand. That is like, yeah. Like the female always has to work harder, pero digo, en este aspecto de que like you're seeing like, dude, the opportunities in the music world that we don't see, those are things that we don't pay attention. Like I wouldn't pay attention like, oh, it might be harder for a female in this aspect because I'm not in the music world, you know, pero it's hard. It sucks to see it. You know?
I feel like the good thing about that, Noelia, is that, you know, everybody acknowledges that it's harder for women to like actually navigate through the entertainment space. But what I'm also seeing and what's more like kind of makes me more optimistic about it is that there is opportunities for people providing for female fronted. Like the show we did last night was, I mean, if we had a male singing, we wouldn't got booked to that. Yeah. So that's because the organizations that are in charge, they know that, okay, a Chicana doesn't fit the stereotype, great artist, female, let's give her an opportunity. And so
you were a DI hire, way?
Well, it's not that it was a DI hire, but the organizations around music and entertainment are also seeing that we want to help artists that are underrepresented and that don't have the opportunities. So there is certain advantages to being female fronted, but there is also a lot that is a disadvantage. And it's and you see it. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Those guys are already doing that? They fucking suck. Like, and so you start to see, and it's not that you can argue that, well, maybe you guys aren't marketing or being out there as much, but no, like Maria, she's really good at networking. It's not her, it's not us, it's not that we don't sound good.
It's the politica.
It's just we have to understand the game that we're playing.
La mafia.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. My point with the DI was it was a joke too, but I'm saying the people that say it in that context, pues the context que, yeah, that organization is kind of doing it on purpose, right? So that makes it in like a DI thing. That's why they say it, because they said, okay, so that means it's not open to everybody. ¿Me entiendes? And you go, well, that's kind of the
What's
point.
What's the E for? I know D is diversity.
Inclusivity. Inclusive.
Inclusive is I.
Oh.
So what's the E for?
Maybe
I just had it.
The E.
It's diversity.
No, the D. DEI. Diversity. E is what? And then I is inclusion. Inclusive.
Inclusive is the I. So fuck.
Let's look it up.
Look it up. Well, that's what I'm saying. But the people that use it in that context, like the joke was that, yeah, by them looking for that person, by saying, okay, with this slot we're gonna fill with the female because it makes more sense, and para darle chance, the argument is, oh, so that means it's not open to everybody. ¿Me entiendes? So, but and like you're saying, they don't understand equity.
Equity and inclusion.
So I mean, if it's a Selena, like for people, so they could understand. We last night in LA, they had one of those like summer nights where they play movies out and like people bring their blankets and they have food trucks and they played the movie Selena, and we were the band that they hired to play before the movie. And so I think something like that way, it makes sense to have a female-fronted singer way. I mean,
but I'm talking about from the perspective that those ones that always bring up that shit way, that they're like, well, that means it's not open to everybody. Because they don't view the world as like you're saying, like you're seeing now, okay, there's more doors that close, but there's organizations pues that don't close those doors. But those organizations that don't close those doors are the ones these people pinpoint and say, oh, see, look, they're being fucking woke. Mm-hmm. They're fucking doing DEI fucking hires. And you're like, well, yeah, but you're not seeing all the other doors that are closed, which is the opposite of what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand your point, and then that's where the discrepancy is. It's like, okay, it's not open for everybody, but that's because all that is not open for these
because all these other doors are closed.
I mean, it's just a fucking mess way. But I mean, at the end of the day, way, I mean, it's just you have to fucking just push forward way and it's even if you see the obstacles, like it shouldn't deter you from actually pursuing something that you want. And it actually even fuels you even more, like I said, where it's like, okay, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. Well, then this is what's gonna happen. Yeah. But it does suck to be in that situation like that way.
And I think también que especially like right now, but did you see like the Taylor Swifts pues, or like the Adeles that you're saying? You see like these big female acts, and you go, oh, things are better. Things are better for the fucking... Look at the number one act is Taylor Swift. It's a female. And like you're saying, that's not the case where like there's still fucking doors closed. Yeah. It's still harder. But it gives you like a warped perspective, no? Like fucking people will take that and say, well, no way. What do you mean? It's not harder. Look at... There's Taylor Swifts. There's Adeles. There's fucking...
Yeah, but they don't represent everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't see the whole...
Y luego the ones picture. That they do...
You're nitpicking, pues.
Used to represent the Latino communities, like...
And you know,
we don't look like that.
Going back to like the DEI hires or whatever, like we played a couple weeks ago, we opened up for Tito Puente Jr., which is like, wait, we're not even like anything related to that. But I think the guy that booked, and we made a joke about it inside with the band. We're like, the guy that booked this he's a white dude, way. And I think he probably was like, well, I mean, they're Latinos. I guess
Tito Maria, you know.
I guess it fucking works. I mean, so we got booked for that, and it was just, I think it was one of those that it was that where like, okay, Latino acts, let's put them together, and it was like it worked out because like, I mean, fortunately for us, like we sounded good and people really enjoyed it. But I feel like even going before, I was like, well, why are we booked here? Like. It's like Tito Puente Jr., where it's like salsa, fucking jazz, like you know the music, no? And like here we are, fucking
sabrosura. And you guys and Maria Sanchez and the Midnight Groove are very like groove and
we're more like chill, like we're more fucking.
But your music is still danceable.
No, they liked it. They liked it because I mean that night was.
Pero han de ver visto like ¿qué salsa van a tocar estos?
Estos no parecen salseros.
I know, like.
Pero pues like that's the first night that we started playing the Suavecito the Malo song. We started learning that one, and that was the first time that we played it, and so people know that song, and so it was cool fucking experience. But then it was just funny. It's like we just got booked here because we're fucking Latinos, and there's Tito Puente Jr. is a Latino.
DI higher, bro.
Wataneri con su
un gran aplauso para María Sánchez y la groovy de la medianoche. Guapa.
Hey, but I'm not gonna complain about it. We're gonna use it and go for it. But we were definitely like, wait, why are we playing that?
Did you feel out of place because
of the game?
Okay.
It's just a different audience. It's just, I mean, we're Latinos, but it's not, we're not the same. Like, we're fucking different. And so I feel like for him, it was like, it makes sense. Tito Puente Jr., Maria Sanchez. Let's throw them in the same mix.
It adds.
Tito, Celia, Tito, Maria, it's all the same.
¿Sabes qué? No, it was in Venice. It was like, I think it was last Wednesday.
like that.
It was like a Wednesday. You're not gonna go on a Wednesday, are you?
I mean, yeah, if you tell me.
that's just
like,
far,
hey,
bro.
a veces
It's far, yeah, it's far.
Man. Hey,
It's
¿pa' qué te
yeah,
digo?
it's-
No, ahorita que dijo es far, I'm like, you know what, it's far.
It's fucking far, dude. And then now, so we're sitting in the bar.
What did you guys play, though?
What time? Like around 9?
Oh yeah, that's far and late.
Yeah.
Nah, está cabrón. Está cabrón.
I would have had to leave my house at 7:30.
But
At 6?
yeah, we were Oscar went, and so me and Oscar were sitting like
That's even farther for him.
yeah, it was far, but like we're sitting like this. Oscar was here, and then we look forward. Estaba a Chicano. We just saw the back.
A Chicano right away.
Chicano todo like fucking hefty,
Ramon?
husky, fucking long hair,
Pinche ladrillo sitting there.
fucking solid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A
Yeah.
nice loaf
like
of bread.
cuadrado.
It looked like a nice loaf of sourdough bread or something.
Que salió todo medio chueco del oven.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about chueco, güey, pero ya was Noelia, eh?
I told Oscar, hey, do you remember Dave? He's like, yeah. And I was like, doesn't that look like fucking Dave over there? And he's like, yeah, it does. And I even took a picture and I fucking sent it to these guys. And I was like, hey, wait, I'm over here in Venice. And I think this is Dave. And Fernando's like, he starts going through the check, the hair, the fucking white
Uncle Dave?
I sent them a bunch of like a checklist.
the white bag.
Uncle Dave?
Yeah, I go long hair, check. Dress shirt, check. I go
My-
dress shoes, check.
Minding his own business, check.
Dad jeans, check.
And then fucking
White
like,
back,
like
check.
and like 2 hours later, or fucking took some time, he comes up to me and it was Dave. I was like, dude, I've been here for fucking 2 hours. How come you didn't fucking come and say hi? And he's like, wow, dude, you look busy. And I was, because I couldn't see like really.
He was facing away, no?
There was a few checks that weren't checking. So I'm like, I'm not just going to go up to some random dude, but it was fucking Dave.
I don't know. Fucking all my checks checked out.
He won the tickets. I think he said like they have like bingo night or something, or trivia night.
So he was there for that. Probably. right?
No. Like a week before,
Oh,
he
okay.
was in trivia night, and then he won tickets to that show. It turns out we were also playing, so he just came by, but it was just funny.
Oh, Tio Dave.
I'm like, dude, how come you didn't fucking say hi before we? He's like, you were just too busy, dude. It's like, dude, it's okay, but it was like, I took a picture.
De la espalda, yeah.
Oh.
Man.
When's the next show?
He's
Esteban?
such a nice guy. The next show, that's a good question. Oh, we're playing at the Paramount in LA.
Oh, shit.
It's supposed to be a nice venue.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact date, but
There's a lot of venues in downtown.
Just
like,
playing
que se están abriendo.
for the release of fucking Yolanda.
Yolanda Saliva. We're playing her release show at the Paramount.
Wait, when is she supposed to be released?
I thought
Sometimes
she
there's multi-set, no?
released already.
I mean, people were already. Some people on en las redes sociales and social media were like, "We're gonna be waiting for her outside."
To fucking beat her ass, or what?
Yeah.
I feel like they were saying last night that she was released already.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, it is crazy, no?
That feels fucking like old. Like I'm that too old now. Then
I mean, dude, we've
seen
basically
a murderer be
we're,
released.
we're that old that a murder was released already in our
Yeah.
lifetime. Yeah, when you think about it like that.
Way, yeah.
Where you think
She got life, bro, and then she fucking got parole.
Next year, March
Oh.
2025.
why are people fucking making shit up?
They're just already getting answers.
Yeah,
man.
TikTok,
Get
bro.
out. I'm showing Noelia the picture of Dave.
Oh my God, his hair's long.
Yeah. Beautiful fucking mane.
It's for Selena's day.
He's got a beautiful mane.
And why didn't you go up to him?
Because
Like,
I send them all the checks.
I just didn't know. Like I wasn't sure. Like everything checked out. I was like,
The shoes, the
the dad
shirt,
shoes,
the hair,
yeah.
dad
Like
jeans.
The dad look. Yeah, he totally had
the nice guy.
It looks like he's looking for a fucking
Dave's a
piña
sweetheart.
colada right there.
Dave's a sweetheart.
Oh, like he's waiting for a date.
He's looking for a loose white woman to show. Dave, is that the place where the loose white women hang out, dude?
That's probably why he goes there, man. He's
Looks like
got
he's
an
about to
eye on
end up at a
somebody
P.
there.
Diddy after party.
Uncle Dave has his eye on someone there. Like, that's the second
I
time.
know.
Did he win anything this last time?
I don't think so. No, I don't
Was there
think so.
anything to win with?
No, there wasn't nothing. to
Oh.
win. That it was weird because they had open mic before, and so there was this guy that walked because I walked in with my guitar, and like there was a guy that walked in with his guitar in the front of me, And then the front doorman was like, "Oh, you guys check in the front." And I'm thinking like, check in. I didn't know there was an open mic before. So we get there a little early for sound check. And so this fucking dude that looked pretty fucking douchey was walking in front of me and with a guitar. And then here I am with my guitar. And then I guess he went for the open mic. And so he's over there singing these songs that, you know, were fucking, they weren't entertaining at all. And people were mingling.
Talk about haters, bro.
People, well, it'll make sense when I finish the story. People were mingling and, you know, shooting the shit. It's like an open mic way. Like, people are just there to, like, you know, play in front of a few people.
Yeah.
Some people
Don't
want to
expect-
bingo.
yeah.
Like, they don't expect much.
Don't expect people to fully pay attention.
And so he sang a song, and then he before he sang the other song, he goes on the mic, and the girl that was running the open mic, her name was Summer. And in the mic, he's like, "Hey, Summer, I have like a weird request. I don't know if it's okay, but is it okay if I address the people here and actually tell them to pay attention to me? Because, you know, I'm over here, you know, playing guitar, and like people are just mingling and they're not fucking paying attention."
And he said, "No, listen to the mic."
Like literally addressing the room way. And so Summer was just like, "This guy's fucking weird. Okay, I don't know." And so he addressed the audience to fucking pay attention.
que se la rayó on the
you
mic.
Twice, like,
So it's like,
so you
fuck
clearly like to
you.
hear yourself talk, Chad.
It's like, fuck you, dude. And so fucking like he started playing his stupid fucking songs.
Jack Johnson stuff.
Not even.
Right away. I like Jack Johnson.
Not even Jack Johnson. Yeah, no, that would have been entertaining.
I jumped on Ramon's bandwagon of hate.
It sounded like Christian acoustic music. I don't know, it was
Oh,
weird.
shit.
And then he's like, "Yeah, this one got me through some hard times.
Ah.
Like you know, it made me a better person, and now I see the fucking this and I see that." And
Y
in my
Dave
head, I'm
tomando
like,
fotos.
and in my head, I'm like, "Dick, you're complaining about the audience, and supposedly you're a fucking the Zen Buddhist now."
You fucking passive aggressive bullshit. Like, hey, Summer, can I tell these people they're assholes?
And then
Because they're not listening.
That's funny because the keyboard player in the band, Jacob, was dicking her on Instagram, and I kicked his phone. I'm like, "Hey, dude, he told you to fucking pay attention." So it was a joke. Con el Oscar, I'm like, "Hey, Oscar, fucking pay attention, dude." But I just thought he was fucking douchey. Y luego también douchey the sound man. I got yelled at by the sound man. And I didn't tell this story last week, but fucking that shit was funny, dude. Because we opened up for Tito Puente Jr. way.
Wepa!
And he's got like 12 he's got like 12 people on stage where it's like sax, clarinet, like trumpet, like
Like three triangulitos.
yeah, like the triangles, like it's just
Cowbell.
like
The
it's just,
vatos playing the fucking piña.
wait, it's so big that you're like, how do these people even make money? Way like if they split the bill, they probably make like $10.
They lose money on that gig for sure.
So fucking we go and set up with right before. I didn't know that the Tito Puente fucking and the group had already done their sound check. But I mean, it makes sense. Pero pues ya, güey, estás en un trado. I see Dave, compa, fucking, I'm hanging out with Oscar. You know, you're in the vibe. So we go on stage, way, and fucking the soundman was a dick. He wasn't even like, he wasn't even telling us anything. So we had to kind of figure out, okay, I guess I'm gonna put my shit here. Y so tenía pinche like 4 mic stands así, güey. He said the way that they were set up, way. It looked like they were fucking in the way right there, way. So I put up my guitar and I'm fucking here, and the monitor was facing away from me towards this fucking mess of mic stands. And then I'm like, "Hey, bro, can I move the monitor?" He's like, "No, don't touch the monitor." I was like, "All right, whatever." Y so yo de pendejo, way, I fucking started moving all the mics to fucking make more room for me. Pero those mics were already set up precisely
For the clarinets
for
and the triangulitos.
Yeah. The height. There was like 6 mic stands. Estaban like all like for the trumpet, for the sax. And so yo de pendejo fucking, también I fucked up, way, but what are you gonna do? I started moving them out of the way. And then they were set up precisely for the band that was
The height and everything?
The main act, way. The height, the way one next to the other. You know, way. Que fucking viene el summon and he fucking had a meltdown, way, because I moved the mics and I was like,
The triangulitos are gonna sound like shit now.
No!
you move the stands. Why would you do that? And I was like,
You know how much it took time to measure to find a proper roller for
no,
this?
he was freaked out, way. And I kind of felt bad
Yeah,
a little bit, way. But I'm like, fuck you, way.
How am I gonna pick up the guy playing the papaya?
How dare
Oh, sure.
the
way.
cowbell?
Yeah, he was pissed at
I don't know
me.
what it's called. It is que parece la papaya que,
Yeah.
que raspan.
The cheese grater? Yeah, so I have moved all the mics and he was pissed. The mic stands. They were my way.
He's like, yo soy la estrella aquí.
How can I groove? Yeah, the opening band, way.
Hey, something about Venice brings up the douche and everybody, it sounds like.
The opening band is like, fuck these mic stands. They're in my way. Yeah, I was fucking bad.
And then the open micers like, I need to address the audience.
Dude, it was
Summer. Can I address
Summer, can I move these mic stands?
Summer? Pinche. Yeah, those open mics are like, that's what you know, just people show up and
I mean, it's like the
Yeah.
comedy open mics.
Yeah.
Like you don't expect to have a crowd. You expect to like go and like,
yeah.
you know, you're trying to develop your shit. Like
You hope you get attention, no?
it's
Yeah.
not a gig, way.
Yeah.
Like you're doing open mics. You're not. People weren't there to fucking see you. First off, I didn't even know there was a fucking open mic. So you expect me to fucking not mingle with my
You
friends?
didn't even know Tito Fuentes Jr. was there because you moved everything
I moved all the mics, way.
a lo que vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that was pretty
Oh,
douchey.
shit.
Way. I've never experienced that. It makes it awkward. Where like, what do you mean? Where
It
like,
is awkward.
like
Open
I
mics.
can't
anyway.
talk to my friend because your fucking shitty songs. I
Yeah.
need to hear them.
Yeah, I've been to a few comedy open mic nights,
Those
and
are
they're interesting. You know, they're interesting.
interesting the way to put it. Yes.
It's not the word interesting. It is the pitch that she
Yes.
used.
It's interesting, you know. It's obviously like it's como todo. You got some people that are funny, and then others that you're like, oh shit, like
At least they tried.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
wait, that's the point.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to figure it out. Like,
yeah. But then yo me siento like, you know, like, are you open to feedback when you're done? Like, what you know, if you're coming here to practice, like, are you open to hearing what the audience has to say? Because you know.
I mean, it's like
Pero-
it's like a comedian going to an open mic and telling people, "I'm gonna say some jokes. Can you guys please laugh at them?" Like, because you guys are being really rude, not paying attention.
That would be funny.
That probably would be funny. That would be funny. That would
Oh,
be funny.
shit.
I would laugh. I would laugh.
I'm like, no, guys, I'm serious. And then,
Yeah, never mind. That would have been a good bit.
like, yeah.
Stolen.
Yeah, pero sí,
Patent
that's-
pending.
Yeah.
But I mean, it does. I'm like, hey, you know, better you than me. You know, it takes a lot of fucking balls to be on stage, any
Yeah.
type of stage. You know, where people are looking at you and
Yeah, but it takes more balls to fucking address them like they're there to see you, como dices este güey.
it takes a lot of balls to measure the mics to the fucking instrument.
No, that,
No, the balls it takes is to move those mics.
that part where
El otro way is work.
the opening band way, the balls to have the opening guitar player be like,
the fucking
fuck
mics
your
out of
fucking
here.
mics, they're my way.
No.
Dude, he was pissed.
Y tú que, like, ya después le dijiste, like, how did you handle the situation?
I was just like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do it. Like, I just didn't know. They were like in the way. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Even from my perspective, at that point, what?
And like you said, tampoco él no dijo nada. He didn't say, bro,
wasn't
please don't move
He
the
didn't even communicate. Usually, the sound people are like, okay, this is you. This is okay. This
plug
guy
in
didn't
here
say
type
shit.
of shit. Yeah.
Y lo chistoso es que he's petty, way. Like, she got over it, way. Like, I mean, the band sounded great after all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it wasn't
Oh,
a
at
big
least he
deal.
didn't fucking como el otro in House of Blues. Remember the fucking got all
No,
pissed
I
and
know.
fucked up the sound.
I know, way.
I do remember that was the last show
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the
Pues es
pandemic.
Eso sí es culero, güey.
I kind of gave half of the story a few weeks ago, and they were like, "Wait, you're always fucking getting, you're always fighting with the sound people." Pero the crazy part way is like, well, not crazy, pero see, I just kind of took it as a loss way because like when we fucking set up, the mics were fucking set up and everything, and the guy went to everybody except for me to fucking figure out levels. What do you want? So I'm like, you know what? I'm experienced way. I don't need your fucking bullshit fucking monitor. I can figure it out. So it helped being experienced. The lack of experience, fucking, I shouldn't have moved those mics. Way that was my bad. that was my bad way. Like that's like they were set up specifically for.
It's que a mí me da risa because I'm like, I could see this happening. You're just like very nonchalant, careless. Y el Joe like, no.
Well, no, he moved them very carefully. He wasn't careless.
But not to the sound guy's eyes and his eyes.
The funny part is that the way you imagine it was exactly how it happened.
¿Cómo se llamaba el sound guy?
No me acuerdo su nombre.
Joe.
No me acuerdo
Call
su
him
nombre.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe's
Todo de lejos, like, oh! Getting his
Travis.
his mocktail at the bars. Shit.
No,
His
and-
mocktail.
And after he had a little fucking outburst, he left, and I probably went to go smoke a cigarette outside because he left for like 5 minutes. I didn't see him. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, whatever you gotta do to calm down.
He went to go get a gun from his fucking car. That's how pissed he was.
Holy
In
shit.
case I'll need it later.
Oh shit.
Just stay on. Hey, y en esas situaciones, like,
I should have stayed in Ohio.
These fucking Mexicans.
should stay with the Haitians.
They're eating the fucking cats.
Que en esas situaciones, for example, Joe se molestó that you moved his stuff. He probably walked out to be like, I don't want to get further upset, you know? Pero because I was having this conversation the other day with a friend where it's like, oh, like, this motherfucker triggered me. Like, no, he didn't trigger. You got triggered.
Yeah, of
you
course,
got
yeah,
triggered. Like,
yeah.
nobody does shit to you. It's your own responses that you have to be aware of.
Yeah.
So in those situations, I'm like, hey, maybe, por eso digo, este güey se salió su cigarrito, like, I better calm down before I whooper-snapper this guy.
Well, I mean,
Beat
I mean,
my
like
shit.
I said, at least he didn't get
Yeah.
like so petty, pues, like the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the story, but it was something parecido, no? Que el otro way got fucking pissed before, and he got petty and literally fucked up the sound on the board, so they sounded like shit.
The guy from the House of Blues that you're talking about, it was that I told him to chill out because he was being really aggressive to like the other band members, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, chill. Like you don't have to act like that, dude. We were fucking,
Yeah.
we know what we're doing, and he didn't like that. I said that.
Yeah.
Pero este way, sí la cagué, güey. That was my stupid fucking rookie move, güey.
The fuck these
Like,
mics out the way.
Y es que, you know, like, te digo, you're shooting the shit with your bandmates and you fucking, you do shit que ni te das cuenta, güey. Like, that was my bad, güey. That was
You guys were talking about the fucking guitar player and paying attention.
that was my, I fucked up, way, but the point is like, wait, you should have. Y el güey tenía, he had a big tattoo on his neck of there's this thing called the Om sign. That it's like they use it in like Hinduism, like it's supposed to be like.
He's like, he wouldn't meditate, it wasn't even a smoke.
But I'm saying like his reaction was like also like
The sound guy or el Dear A Summer?
the sound guy.
Oh, okay.
And if he would have kept at me, I would have fucking called that out. Like, Dick, you have a fucking home in your fucking throat and you're still fucking petty about it? What the fuck does that mean? Like, I would have called, if he kept going, I mean, he could try me. I would have kept fucking,
Fuck your triangulitos.
yeah, I would have told him to fuck off eventually. But I was apologetic. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do it. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But
Go
if
on
he
the
would
back
have,
and play your balls.
if he would have kept fucking, I would have gotten pissed too, eh? Like at some point I would have.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
I
Because
would've
it's
been
like, okay, look,
dude.
I already apologized. What else do you want? I know I fucked up. What do you want me to... you know?
Pero,
Oh, shit, güey.
yeah,
Pinche.
pero sí, the moral of the story es que sí la cagué.
I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see that.
No, my
A ver cómo le fue. Pero yeah, pinche mundo loco, man.
Mundo loco, güey.
I was showing the guys earlier a little video snippet of el Florida kid.
Yeah.
Que in Florida, some county, some 11-year-old got arrested because he had made 2 bomb threats to different schools. And, you know, they found him. They fucking lo arrestaron. 11-year-old.
The 11-year-old?
11-year-old, little 11-year-old non-brown, non-black child. Hey, man. Caucasian child.
The master race child.
Yes. So they arrested him and they're interviewing the county sheriff and he's pretty much saying like, kids that do this shit, we're going to fucking show their picture. We're going to do the perp walk. We're going to do this shit to them. And to the parents
Gonna
that knew
shame
about
them, in
this
other
shit,
words,
yeah, pretty much publicly shame them. And then he's also planning to publicly shame the parents. Which I think is wonderful.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm like, I think it's great.
But what is that? What is that? Is that like a parade? Like
No,
they're gonna
it's just
set
like,
up a parade and fucking.
A perp walk? They're not like us.
Like The Simpsons. Didn't that in The Simpsons, like in the school? Because they would fucking...
Oh, I don't know.
Shame.
Shame.
Wait, who moved the mics? For the triangulito.
I mean,
Yeah.
that, you know, we talk about it before that. We're like, should parents also be held accountable when like their kids do something? I mean, it's easy to say yeah, but it is kind of tricky. No?
It's complex, yeah, pero...
It is kind of tricky way because sometimes what is it? Is nature or nurture? Like...
Well, the thing is that the Florida County Sheriff said, if you as a parent knew your child was planning to do this shit and you didn't stop it or try to intervene, then yeah.
No, pero como dices, like it wasn't his first time. So si ya van 2-3 veces, you go, okay, we've told you twice or whatever, you know, like, so this is something you should be watching out for. Entonces I get it, pues you've told the parent, this is what your kid keeps doing.
Yeah.
And if they're still doing it, then where the fuck are you?
Pero, so because you're the parent here, you parents know when their kids are the problem, no?
No, because because también you have a blind spot for your kid.
Sounds like you're the problem for me.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
No, but you never hid shit from your mom and your dad?
because your brother has stories.
But see, Ramon, I mean, yeah. No, I didn't hide shit from them and not like, ¿cómo te digo? Little adventures like, we didn't go to Magic Mountain. We ended up at a fucking...
No, that's
in a bar
that's
moving
a big
fucking
one.
microphones and shit, you know?
That's a big one. Moving microphones, and then by that she means a little Pete Diddy party.
But there's some things that are a little bit more obvious, no? Like wanting to fucking...
No, but I'm saying that's also not good, no? I mean...
Pues no sé, por eso
Sí,
te
como
pregunto. Like,
dicen ellos, si pasa algo, güey, ¿cómo chingados vas a saber dónde estabas? Type of
pero
shit,
digo, por eso pregunté, like, as a parent,
No,
like...
but you have a blind spot, pues. Like those parents that fucking... That don't believe their kid's a bully, pues.
Mi hijo no es cholo.
Porque en la casa you don't see that, pues. But somehow when he's over there, he's bullying kids at school. But you're like, at home, I don't see that. Cuando anda con los primos, I don't see that. But something's happening in the school. That at school they're bullied because the dad or the mom or someone...
But
they're learning it from somewhere.
That bully conversation is a very interesting one también, because I feel like when we talk about bullying, we always refer to like a school or like when the kids are around other kids. But
happens.
I feel like the most dangerous bullying is the one that happens at home with the older sibling to the younger sibling. And that bullying always gets nothing gets addressed. Like it's always a thing where like, you're not controlling the bullying that's happening in your own fucking house with the older brother bullying the younger brother, the older sister bullying the younger, like that kind of bullying is traumatic. I feel like it's as traumatic as bullying in school. Like, but parents don't see it as like bullying. They see it as siblings fucking being siblings. But it does affect a kid if you're.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. That they don't see it as they're learning at home, pues. They're learning it from either like the dad or the mom, or like I was getting to like the siblings, like the siblings bullying them. They can't bully them, so they go at school and they bully, like you're saying, they bully another kid, pues. So that they're learning it at home, but you have that blind spot for your kid that you're like, mijo no es cholo type of shit, right? So like you go, obviamente es cholo, he has the fucking 18 on his neck.
He already shot up 12 people. He's been in prison.
But mijo no es cholo, right? Because you get these blind spots for not wanting to accept, pues.
Do you think that it also, I don't know, and that's just a question in general, that because if you do as a parent accept like, oh, my kid is an asshole, then you realize like, I'm a bad parent. I'm responsible for this. And I don't want it to fall back on me as a parent.
That's what I'm saying, like the thing with the perp walk. So si ya te van dicho, and especially si ya te van dicho again, and it's still happening, then it's your fault. Porque now that's something you should be, okay, you're not seeing it, but they keep telling you. It's kind of like we're saying earlier about J-Lo. At some point, you have to realize the pattern and go, okay, I'm the problem. Just like her same thing, like we always talk about. Like if you're always ending up in bad relationships, then you got to look inward, because then you're the problem. You're the common denominator.
Yeah.
Same thing. If they keep telling you at school, this guy, your child bullying or doing whatever, or the fucking cops fucking call you twice and say, hey, this vato keeps fucking doing this.
Yeah.
Then at some point, now it's you, because ya te dijimos, it keeps happening. So obviously you're still fucking, you're not removing those blinders. You're like, no, mijo no. At some point, yeah, now it's you because now you refuse to accept it.
Yeah.
But maybe it's refused, yeah. But I feel a lot of it is you just don't want to deal with it. Where like you hope that they'll grow out of whatever it is that they're doing, and you're not going to address it because. To be fair to parents, where maybe they don't have the skills to be able to like if you go into your teenager's fucking room and you see him or her scribbling fucking demonic shit in a notepad, fucking they drew the house dog and they're fucking this kid stabbing the dog in the picture. How as a parent, how are you gonna address that? Like what are you just gonna be like, oh, well, I mean, let's hope he grows out of it? I just feel like they don't have the knowledge or the skills to be able to handle something, and then they rely on age. Eventually, they'll grow out of it, but sometimes it's not.
And sometimes do you run into those type of parents that rely on everybody else to fix that issue instead of them seeing like trying to be open-minded into learning how to address those issues at home? Because I hear a lot like, oh, well, the school should be doing this, the school should be doing that. And it's like, yeah, but at home, like, the pattern, that's why when I ask my question, I'm like, is it happening in every setting? At school, at home, in public, at family events, whatever. Pero I know parents, they just want everybody else to take care of the problem. Because it goes once again to like, well, I raised my child well. It's like, well, nobody's saying you didn't, but clearly your child getting older, they start, teenagers, we start having all kinds of different thoughts, ideas, and whatnot. Maybe drawing the fucking stabbing the dog isn't necessarily that you're gonna do it. It's just a way to express yourself. I don't know. But parents don't know how to ask. They are afraid of asking because it's like, if I approach my child about this situation, how do I approach it? Are they gonna shut down? Because we don't know how children are gonna respond to certain things. But eso muchos parents sí tienen miedo, not afraid of.
No, yeah, for sure.
But it's that fear of like, how do I approach this conversation with my child?
There's people that fear of their kids también. I mean, Esteban there is not wrong in that there's situations también that it's not even like that someone tells you that. Like you see that this kid and this kid's a shit everywhere. Like he'll be a little shit at school. They've told you he's a shit at school. You'll be at a party. You see that kid's a shit there. Yeah. You'll be at home. He's a shit at home.
Oh no, yeah.
But that parent either like Esteban says doesn't know how to deal with that, or like you're saying, like pero con lo regaño he fucking he blows up.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to. So now they don't do anything.
But es que la regañada it's not. I mean that's a terrible way to like.
No, and that's the thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They don't know. So they don't know how to do it. Pues they don't know how to approach it, and then they get stuck in that limbo. And that limbo is not good for anybody, especially that kid.
Yeah. No, there's parents that are physically afraid of their children because their children have like physically threatened. What I'm talking about is the fear of like the parent where it's like, I want to be able to approach my child to have this open dialogue, but I'm afraid of how my child's going to take my approach.
That's what I'm saying. So like the kids that they're afraid, not even like them attacking them, that los regañan and they have a fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh, so now I have to deal with the meltdown. I don't know how to deal with the meltdown. I didn't know how to deal with the problem before.
No, but we're talking. My example is just a basic child that's not even threatening ever. It's just like all of a sudden my kid is into dark gothic stuff, and that's the type of fear. Not the fear of like, oh my god, no.
If they're just trying fucking diablos and shit, I don't think I would care too much. And once it starts crossing lines, it's kind of like Esteban said, like they're drawing the fucking. But it could someone stabbing a cat.
But it could be any topic. It could be anything. For example, girls, at a certain age, they're 13, 14, they start following along with other friends and trying to do other shit to be impressionable. And you as a parent are like, hey, like, how do I talk to my daughter just to let her know, like, you know what, like, it's not important to follow the crowd. It's more important to just be those conversations where you want your child to know you support them, but then because they are teenagers, like, leave me alone, mom, you don't get me. So there's also those fears of some parents where it's like, how do
and then you got the friend.
Not so much the friend is like, I just want you to know that as your parent, I support you, whatever, but you don't have to do everything everybody does. Then you have those type of parents who have no boundaries that just become friends with their kids and whatever. That's another thing.
And they also don't want to lose that friendship. Like if they start disciplining their kid, they don't want their kid to now not see them as like somebody that they can consider a friend.
Or you, por
Yeah,
ejemplo,
that's what I'm saying. It's super complex.
the topic
man.
you brought up of bullying, you know, like a lot of times, you know, the homie, that's where the bullying starts. Like, even if you don't have a fucking older sibling that's a mean bully, your parents bully you by fucking clowning
Yeah,
you
that's
and
what I'm saying. It's,
making fun of all this shit, right?
And that's as Latinos, like that's a fucking one that's like hard.
Yeah, it is, because it's like, well, all that shit kind of made me a little bit strong. So now when we try to do that at work, like clowning on people, like, oh, sometimes they could be sensitive, but then there's all forms of bullying, you know? I mean, we're still adults. I'm sure you see fucking adult bullies still. I see them at work still. Like,
Yeah.
I see shit that I'm just like, dude, like, we're still like doing this shit.
Yeah.
We're still bullying, like maybe in a more fucking passive aggressive manner or más chingaquerito way, but it's like,
La
really?
carrilla, no?
Yeah, or también it's just the mean. Some people just being mean and fucking rude and just being bullies. Not like carrilla, but more like being bullies. Like hostile attitudes where it's like, what the fuck? Like, are we really doing this shit?
Well, the ones that can't handle the carrilla.
Yeah.
The
Or
one-
just mean fucking people. Mean people that you're just like, dude, like, who do you hate and why do you hate yourself? Like, shit like that. Pero digo, yeah, pero en esas situaciones, I don't even know how we got on this topic, but that stuff of like, how do I approach my child about certain things?
The,
you know?
the kid that they're gonna perp walk in.
Yeah.
That's what we got here. Pero no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, at some point, I get it, way. I mean, I get it cuando, like, they still have those blinders, but ya que te dicen a few times at least, only
Yeah.
once or twice, and you're still not watching out for it. I mean, if you made an effort, pues, and you didn't, como dice Esteban, maybe you didn't know how to approach it, but you're trying, then it gets complicated, way.
¿Qué desmadre ser esto de
I mean,
parent? ¿Qué desmadre?
Yeah, I know. It sounds like a lot of fucking
It's-
work.
Yes.
And then and like fucking I was fucking used to say a lot too, way. It's one of those things that you don't even know if you did it right way until like they're fucking 30 and they finally tell you, know what, fucking this was fucked up, eh? You're like, oh shit, that was 20 years ago. Is that where I fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But like that, well, I mean, I don't even know, man. Y'all,
That's what I'm saying.
You guys are a special breed for sure. All these parents out there, y'all special breed.
No, I mean the kids too, special breed. Everybody's
Pues
special
sí,
breed.
todos, pero pues la gente como Esteban y yo que no
Tater's a
tenemos
one
niños,
breed.
Yeah.
no tenemos ese compromiso. It's like
It's a complicated shit. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of kids they're smarter than the parents even give them credit for, especially when they get to like the teens. Like, you know, if you're trying to tell your kid to do something, but they know all your business and they're like, well, you live your life this way. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me? And then I feel like a lot of parents need to lead by example, where if they're going to require their kids to do certain things, they also have to fucking get their shit together and be a little bit better role models, because there's a lot of kids that are going to throw that shit in their faces. They're going to be like, wait, you want me to do this? But like, look at you. You can fucking do this. You can't do that. You can fucking, you bring a dude every fucking 2 months or somebody new that I'm introduced to. Like, so like.
But I think también,
I mean that dude. If you have little girls, and I'm saying most. This is mainly, and I'm not trying to pick on women, but this is mostly like talking like a single mom. I get you're gonna date, and I get you're gonna do things, but you shouldn't bring every fucking dude you're dating around your fucking 13-year-old daughter or your family like that way. What does this think that mean with that? We got used to like. Fucking, you date somebody for a month and they met your whole fucking family. What happened to the fucking?
Right, that's what, right. I thought it was just me that thought that.
yeah, no, that's weird.
What happened to the fucking like?
I don't care.
You'll meet my family. You'll meet my mom in 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
You
now
gotta put in some time.
I feel like now everybody fucking comes and introduces somebody to somebody, and it's like, wait, what? Like what?
Well, I mean, también you have talk about all that shit, way. También you got the double standard si the dad's bringing a bunch of mijas, and mira, mijo, así se hace.
Yeah.
Pero
yeah.
si if the mom's bringing a bunch of dudes, oh, mira, tu mamá es una puta.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly referring to like, see, if
I'm saying in
Safety
either,
aspect.
what I'm saying is in either case, it's bad. Like
well, it's worse for the mom, I think, because you know the chances of my dad's girlfriend molesting me or taking advantage of me.
Ya es otro pedo.
Well, that's what I'm referring to. It's like you're bringing these dudes that you don't fucking even know.
You know what? Speaking of that, there's this video circulating of this dad who his daughter's on the counter. She's probably like 10, 11. Pero la está abrazando un poco. Like, she's on the counter and he's hugging
Is
and
it
he's
a
standing.
biological daughter? Or?
On the comments, it says it's a stepdaughter. But the way that he's hugging her and everything, even I was like, even if that's your bio dad, like that's a little cringe.
I don't. Wow.
That's a little cringe.
I guess I gotta see the.
I mean, there's this one that's there's this one that apparently just happened that my girlfriend was showing me that the girl killed her mom because she took her vapes from her.
Oh shit!
But there was a weird dynamic between her and the stepdad. Like it was just fucking the lady would fucking let her sleep with the dude like in the same bed. I think there was like this weird dynamic where like they had a different schedule or something like we've talked about where people sleep in separate rooms. And so the girl, supposedly the girl shot the mom because le quitó the vapes, killed the mom, and supposedly she shot the stepdad as well. He didn't die. And so they have footage of them in court. And like, there's this weird fucking very supposedly kind of discreet interactions between little smirks between the girl and the dad that stepdad that she supposedly shot that would sleep in the same fucking bed as her. And like, there's just like this weird fucking thing that now all of a sudden people are saying like,
well, how old is the girl though?
She's just like 13 or 14.
Oh, I mean that's still.
They're saying that there's something like. You know, there's people always like start making assumptions, but like it's like, you know, it's not uncommon for somebody to pretend to get shot to make it seem like they're not part of like what's happening.
I know, but I mean, it's possible.
I mean, why would they be smirking at each other in court? Like if she shot the lady you were dating or you were married to and killed her, why would you be smirking with the daughter? Like, what is this weird interactions that you guys are having? It's just, I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird shit happening.
Los dos pueden estar locos también. Who knows? I don't know. That's a weird one, way.
It's just weird to bring a bunch of dudes around your fucking kid way.
I mean,
it's weird to just bring.
Yeah.
As a single person with children, it is kind of like, wait, dude, like, don't you want to wait? Like, because then your kids get attached to this shit, and then they get used to this certain type of pattern of inconsistency that they themselves is gonna grow up and do the same patterns that are not obviously not healthy.
Attachment issues.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of it, man, fuck.
There's a lot of shit. Wrong.
No, pero sí es cierto, and in the sense of the safety aspect is like,
es otro.
There's some people that like are just too comfortable, just too fucking comfortable. Where I'm like, dude, like, let's have a little bit of discreción aquí. Pero eso sí de que I thought too, like, am I the only one that thinks that que like 1 month into the relationship that like, oh, this is who I'm with.
That's too soon.
That's weird.
That's too soon. Maybe it's just that we're older.
Yeah,
and we come from a different.
And we're moving in like. The fuck,
we come from like a different like upbringing because I remember
J-Lo's out of control.
Let's blame it all on her.
I just remember that when we were going out, it was like, or when we were growing up, it was a thing like, well, they don't meet your parents till like, don't bring them around. It was like just this thing that we followed, and maybe it's not right, but then I feel like
I think right.
No, but it was like to me, the way I started was like, yeah, like I want to make sure this person's like legit, that we're actually in a relationship, that we've established something, so that my family sees this is someone I'm bringing, someone that I'm stable with, like.
Yeah,
es algo serio, no nomás es un pelele.
I mean, even if it's a little serious, they're kind of like Ramon, like Esteban saying, there's like a threshold, but you go like, I don't know if it was 6 months or a year, but like where you kind of gauge, you go, okay, maybe now it's getting like really serious, pues. Because I mean, I've had at least only a couple, I don't remember, a couple girlfriends that like, at least one that probably no one met, not even like friends. And I probably went out with that girl for more than 6 months. And I, at least otras dos, maybe tres, I can't remember bien, que my family doesn't even know they existed. Type of shit. Like,
and that's good. That's not always bad.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But the same thing, because what Esteban's saying, like, it wasn't just fucking, oh yeah, I'm bringing this one home, or even I'm bringing this one around my friends type of shit. Even that was a whole other threshold también, ¿me entiendes? So there's different little thresholds, which like now, like you're saying, in a month, fucking they've met everybody, you know, like, and then fucking the next month they're gone.
They're gone, yeah. And then next month somebody else comes around, and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
So I'm with Esteban with that. That's fucking weird as fuck.
Esteban, if you were to have kids, let's just say you were a parent, what's something that your parents did positive that you feel like, okay, I would want to do the same with my
Bring
kid.
it to my kids.
Yeah. Like algo que maybe at home, una costumbre or like
Right away.
algo.
Right away wants me to put a positive spin on my child.
Can't get away with that with me, Freddie. Right away. See, right away le pregunto, que no se me vaya. But yeah, like for example, no, like my parents, our parents were not the best, but there's something that you're like, you know what, that was something positive my mom or my dad did do.
No.
That I would do that too with my kids if I had them.
I mean, it's not an easy question, right? I mean, it requires a little bit of like, I would have to really think about it. Not that they didn't do anything, but what is like one of the most important things that they taught me? I think
one positive thing. It
Yeah,
doesn't be the
just-
most important
yeah.
thing.
I think one of the things that I always remember my mom telling me is that, because she would tell me, I think she would tell me because like we couldn't really afford things, and like she always to like not maybe she did feel insecure about like me wanting something and then they couldn't afford it. Because I grew up in a household where like we talked about it before we recorded. Like Noelia was saying a story about, I think it was Noelia. She was saying a story about a mom, or Fernando, that there was a mom that his friends hated, and then it turned out that she was just like trying to be a good mom, but the dad was very like chill, and then so they prefer their dad. I grew up in that household where like my dad was not really like around like that. It was mostly like my mom. I would say it was more of like a single parent kind of household, but my dad was kind of around, not really. So I feel like my mom always took the burden of like telling me that we can't afford things. My dad never really told me shit like that because he wasn't really around. So I feel like one of the things that I always remember that my mom would say is that everything comes with like time, like just be patient, like
Con tiempo.
yeah, con tiempo, like, and then it was her way of telling me like, wait, right now you can, pero si sigues, eventually si vas a poder.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's really important to like, even if you like don't like your situation right now, just know that if you work towards changing it, eventually with time se va a cambiar la situación. So I feel like that's kind of important.
And I think that's a good way to put it too, porque también puedes traumar or fucking cause those trauma in kids by telling them, no, we can't afford that. But by you telling them in time, like fucking maybe not today, todavía te dejan con la esperanza maybe next week type of shit, or like you said in the future. And that applies to a lot of things, como Esteban saying, as opposed to you saying, no, I don't have money for that. If you're saying that, you built that scarcity mentality. We always talk about, okay, oh, I'm fucking pobre. And now when you have a little bit of money now, oh, wait, like you don't know how to fucking deal with it. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah.
So lo estás gastando, güey. Oh, I fucking need to buy it like now. So I think that's that's a good one because it's a better way to.
And it applies to everything too, like the job that you didn't get. The
That's not the one type of it in time, yeah.
and this, yeah, like como dice mi mamá, lo que es para ti nadie te lo quita. But it also comes with the like, explain that, Meche, because I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, lo que no es para mí, what do you mean? But it goes into like that, like in time it'll come to you.
Yeah.
In time. Pero, ¿qué hace uno between that time?
You fucking yell at your parents.
Help me to learn
In
how
time?
to be.
How fucking long?
It's been 12 years.
When am I getting fucking Voltron?
Yeah. Pero yeah, por eso digo, porque hay y lo pregunto because, now at our age, I see friends with their kids and I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, like, oh man, like, hey, like, you don't want to teach your child how to use certain things that we already knew how to use at this age? Like, don't you want to? My thing is, my
It's hard to
judgment.
judge, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying my judgment. My judgment, because I'm human and I have no shame sometimes. My judgment is in the like, when I say we, because I'm part of these children's lives too, it's like we're raising these children to not know the basics.
Which is what? What are the basics?
Basics of daily living skills.
Okay,
Like what?
yeah.
Like-
this is very vague. Yes.
Very vague, like learning how to turn on the stove, learning how to heat up something, learning how to take the trash out, learning how to,
How old are we talking then?
learning how to arrange
2.
your room. Learning
I know
how to,
she's like they're 3 and they don't know how to do a flip a tortilla.
No, they're teenagers. Teenagers that get like...
teenagers? Ya
que
está cabrón.
because I see it like, okay, because our parents always made us be independent. Like, tú haces esto, you're going to do that, you're going to do that, you're going to do that.
Not everybody's. But
Well, I'm saying my experience. I'm going to talk about what I've seen growing up. De que we were raised to do things for ourselves.
Porque even in sorry to cut you off, but even in like a Latino household, ya ves que, even your brothers like talked about it. You couldn't go fucking hacerte un breakfast because ahí viene tu mom. No, yo te hago, mijo. Right? So fucking... there's
opened up a sour spot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's not equal, pues.
This little cut that I have, you just kind of picked at it.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's not. It wasn't equal tampoco, ¿me entiendes? So tío, you had to learn to cook, pero Ramoncito.
Okay. And you know what? Yes, that I don't even know what's the word, but yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But I'm saying is like, just in general now, there's a lot of children that are like in their teens that are like, dude, they're not doing the basic stuff that we were doing.
I mean, teens sí está cabrón.
You know, and I'm just like,
my daughter taught her make her huevitos.
You know,
el otro está huevón, pero not for lack of trying.
Oh,
he's just más huevón. I mean, it's a boy, so ya ves que los boys también are a little slower too.
Yeah.
And the girls usually want a little more independent.
Yeah, like more initiative to
So
to learn
it takes
to do
boys
things.
a little longer to get there, and
y
les tienes que estar chingando más.
Yeah, and some of those boys grow up to be adult men in a marriage with a single parent.
Con I struggle to fucking get him to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's like,
why?
He's like, I'm hungry. You want a sandwich? Oh, fuck yeah, I want a sandwich. All right, pues ponte a hacerlo. I'm not that hungry.
So when he does get hungry, who does it?
Well, eventually someone has to make him a sandwich, or eventually you'll make the sandwich. Pero in that moment,
that's
he's
what he knows, no? He's like, hey, eventually if I fucking...
someone will make it.
Somebody's going to make it.
Pero that's what I'm saying.
So he's trained you guys well.
Yeah.
No, he's just, that's what I'm saying. Pero es más joven, because at the same time, you're like, well, I know he's hungry porque está chingando. Ya pasó otra hora, so he's going to be more hungry.
Yeah.
Pero de pinche huevón no va a comer. And then later se va fucking querer fucking atascar con todo, ¿me entiendes? So you're like thinking ahead for him because he's not going to do it. And he's still young enough que there's some leeway, pero
What if you were to se pasa porque lo dejas?
Well, that's what I'm saying, because as a parent you get the little blinders, and at the same time you're trying to think forward.
Like, yeah, for sure you're planning ahead.
Pero también you get, like I said, you have the little blinders.
Yeah.
I need to feed my child.
Yeah. Y también it goes with for example, when I ask the parents like, oh, does your child know how to do A, B, C, and D? They're like, yeah, but sometimes I do it for them because it'll be faster. Mm-hmm. Or because I know they're not going to do it correctly. And that's where I'm like, no, like you want them to learn. Like, you know, let them do things incorrectly because they'll learn how to do things.
Yeah.
But I do get a lot of the like, well, I'll just do it for him because it's faster. Or like, como dices tú, I'll do it for him because later, like 2 hours later, he's going to be super hungry. He'll eat whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he'll get a full. So I'm like, okay, I get that part.
Oh, I'll hacer un pinche cochinero and then I have to pick it up.
I have to clean it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
and it's easier
when he does do it, hace un cochinero, I have to clean it up. But I mean, I feel like that's the better option. I gotta clean it up, but at least he made the sandwich, and eventually, hopefully, he won't make the cochinero.
Yeah.
And eventually, he'll clean it up. Pero quién sabe.
Yeah.
Pero también, like, I think we talked about this before. Una vez también with the fucking like no sabo kids. It's like the same thing that I was arguing. I wasn't arguing. I was just fucking. My point was, it's the same thing. Like you're trying to. I think it was with Ramon. When Ramon was here, pero
probably.
Pero that the same thing. We start losing the Spanish language, pues, as generations go on, because you get frustrated. You're trying to explain something to them, pues, and you're trying to do the pues les voy a hablar en español en la casa type of shit. But then you're trying to explain something, or you're trying to los quiere regañar, and they're not. You can see in their face because they're kind of confused. So then you switch back to English because you know they'll understand that, and then eventually it becomes more English, because está más como decimos, es más fácil.
Yeah, it is a dominant. Yeah, for sure.
No, but I'm saying it's más fácil to communicate with, and at some point you get frustrated, and you're not getting across.
Nah, but Spanish always sounds better. Ir hijo de la chingada. Te pones a limpiar.
But if they're staring you with a blank face,
get your shit.
Yeah, you're like,
just get out of here.
God damn it, just go make the fucking sandwich.
Just get the fuck
and
out of
clean
here.
that after yourself. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think the
Good job, friend.
The
Good
bilingual part is important, también.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. My parents were only Spanish speaking, so that's why it was probably easier. But I don't know. I don't know. I see some parents that are only Spanish speaking.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's like you're like our generation, pues, not even like our parents. Yeah. For our parents, it's fácil porque they're primary. Even if the English was their second language, pues, even if they spoke English, it would have been their second language.
Well, English was our second language.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we felt to realize, is that my second language is English.
My first language was Spanish.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us, especially in our generation, we felt to realize that.
And we're really
Spanish is
realizing
the
it
first
now.
language.
But they go, because we grow up in this country where everything is dominated English speaking. The shit we would see on screen was not representative of us. So now that there's representation, it's like that's why we're like, no, it's our primary language was Spanish.
Yeah, that was
You
my
know?
first language.
The way to say Santa Ana is Santa Ana, Los Angeles, you know? Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So our generation, when we have, like the I'm saying generation now, like Gen X. I'm saying like de llegar aquí a este país, no?
Yes.
So our parents came, por decir, for ours was Mexico. So a huevo, theirs was English was their second language if they learned it and assimilated, right? Ours was second language because we had to assimilate, because somos de aquí, like you're saying. If you want to watch the fucking Knight Rider, y queremos entender, if at school, a huevo, eventually you have to get to English. So for us, a huevo. So when we have our kids, that kid's language, as much as we try, will probably end up, Spanish will be the second language.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's where the communication problem happens, where you start losing it because you get frustrated and that you can't communicate in your primary language that you're saying, like in Spanish. So you go back to English, so you know that they're going to understand.
Yeah. No, pero lo que iba a decirte to Ferns is that there's a lot of Spanish speaking parents that from my experience at work, that they're fully Spanish speaking, undocumented parents that have their children here, y los niños no hablan español bien. So the
Ya se está más cabrón.
Yeah,
So-
how does that happen?
exactly, and I'm like, wait, and I'll ask like, well, why? No, pues es que no quiere hablar español, but you talk to them in Spanish. Sí, ella me entiende, pero me contesta en inglés.
Oh yeah, sí,
And I'm just like, which is interesting to me. I'm like, okay.
I feel like
And some parents, some parents will be like, I let my kid talk English so I can learn English. I'm like, yeah, but your child's not learning how to communicate in Spanish. So there's that little tricky side to it too, where I'm like, you know what? As long as y'all communicating and y'all understand each other, I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, I
Just sign these papers.
I don't got no pedo to like the fucking no sabo kids que Ramon hates. Not hates.
I don't.
I shouldn't say
Ramon-
hate, pero
Me and Ramon
Judges.
dated. We inherited a lot of anger that's manifested differently. How about that?
It's in your genes.
It's
Yeah.
in our genes. Mine is manifested very differently than his.
Your dad
You
hates
know?
the French too.
I'm like, I don't dislike Sabo kids. I'm just like, whatever.
It could also be that some of these kids are like embarrassed of speaking Spanish in their
Yeah.
culture también. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't.
Pero maybe, but then it's like, but it's within our own culture, like, you know, and like, let's say in the hood, it's like, what would we be ashamed of talking Spanish?
But they live in different world
That's
down.
true, that's true.
Son diferentes tiempos.
Yeah, por eso digo, cuando pienso en esas
I mean,
cosas, and my
people get
judgment,
bullied and se matan over fucking green bubbles on iPhones, like we were talking before. Way
what?
kids get bullied like when you don't have an iPhone and your bubble is
Oh
that
my
fucking green
God.
instead of. And they get bullied, and the fucking, ya ves que now the bullying gets so bad que pinche pobre kids se
Got
matan, güey.
it. You know what? That's
And it all starts fucking, por decir, theoretically, no? Fucking from you getting bullied because your parents couldn't afford to get you an iPhone.
shit. Android for life.
Yeah, because you got a fucking old Samsung. And
I don't give a fuck. It does what it has to do. It dials.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's another thing for kids to pick on you for
Yeah.
for being pobre and have a fucking...
Pero por eso, cuando eres pobre, te agarras más de los pinches ojos. You build more fucking muscle and...
I don't know if that works anymore.
That should, man. That's the only that's the only thing I miss, like letting the victim punk the bully, you know, like beat him up. That's what it was like that in our days. Yeah, I felt all old. That's how it was in my days. I was not a victim of bullying in the sense that it continued because I put a stop to it.
Wow,
I didn't care.
Damn, Noelia.
Pues no, Fernie,
How many
no,
bodies
man.
did you bury?
I didn't. I just fought back because it was like, what the fuck? What?
Well, I threw a lot of chingazos.
Excuse me?
I still got bullied.
I was in the second grade one time, and these fucking three dummies, like,
Oh, I was.
one of them, like, I was standing, and one of them, like, got on all fours behind me.
Oh,
I didn't know.
one of
Yeah,
those.
one of those, like, they're gonna push me over, and I fell over.
That's just comedy gold.
Okay, well, the comedy gold, the comedy platinum when I got up, and I fucked them up too. Like, hey, don't fucking. La una le agarré las greñas and, like, threw her, and the other
Holy
one that was still on the
shit.
floor, I kicked her, and I'm like,
You went Stranger Things.
And that's when that stopped, right?
that's when that stopped. I was in the second grade, and then when my mom gets the call, it's like,
Wait, but did your parents teach you to defend yourself, or where did you learn the fight back?
Genetic anger, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a generational trauma.
Yeah. She said earlier.
I come from the Aztecs. We fought the fucking Spaniards.
He comes from the Don Chano school of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. or just you know, yeah, because sí me la pienso, because I'm like, every time I'm like, hey man, because my mom told me you used to have tantrums when you were a little girl, like bad ones. I'm like, and you guys would spank me. Like, do you realize that I didn't even know I was having tantrum? Like, all of that is inherited.
No.
I think the fighting back was just an instinct. You know, it came naturally with Adrian, with a lot of shit. Pero también mi dad que decía, like, defiéndanse. Mi mom también nos decía. My mom would tell us, defend yourselves when necessary. Well, it was necessary there. I need to set the tone for these little bitches. Like, you don't fuck with me.
Damn, she fucking prison rules.
Well, see,
Well, I mean,
I'm getting, what the fuck, Fernie? Yes. And then the thing is that, of course, then
Because
they
I'm jealous. It didn't work for me.
Because my thing was like, you pushed me, and I mean, I don't know. I'm sure when we were in moments, everything runs to your head. I remember being a kid and thinking like, I fell, I'm embarrassed, who saw, what the fuck, and just, I'm going to attack. Because whatever my body did, it was defending itself. It was just a reaction. So that happened in the 2nd grade, and then in the 5th or 6th grade, some bullies, some boys, and it was like what? Like, and it was bullying in like because me and my friend were the tallest ones, so we kind of like, you know, like, pinches acá, and it's like,
Squinkles.
no, just like,
I've been in las jirafas.
or just like like body changing and them trying to be handsy, and it's like, oh hell no. So
What a chic hoax.
Holy
So
shit.
we fucking, I remember hitting some boys. They're like, no. But like, I don't know if that was so much bullying as it was harassment. But así un bully, the way that I remember bullies and how it's identified, I was like, no, I was never bullied.
No,
Porque me iba a defender.
Well,
I
because
even-
that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's, on my case, it's just pinche celos, güey. Porque not every occasion. Pero por decir, when I stood up to a bully, fucking tiramos chingazos, then he showed up with 3 people. And then me partían la madre. Type of shit.
Well, that's just somebody that just, you know,
Has friends?
they're pretty, no, just, you know, like fucking the ego got the best of him. I don't know. But even now, también una vez le estoy diciendo a mi mamá, because me and my mom get it. Now, just to like disclaimer, me and my mom go at it, but we have a good relationship.
Okay.
We'll have conversations
Sounds
and
pretty toxic.
because then I do. I'll be like, no, but then I tell her like, you know, it's coming from here. Like, no, sí, we'll have conversations. But one time I told her, like, I don't know what you imagine, mom, like that I'm out there doing shit or what, you know? Que soy
Fucking people
peleonera.
up?
Yeah, and I'm like,
You
I'm
just
not like
told
this.
us you.
No. Hey, you fuck around, you're gonna find out. How about that?
But that's like a really common dynamic between like the female of the family as far as the sibling. Like I feel like you said earlier, que you know he opened up some wounds with Ramon getting fucking the tortillas calentadas and shit like that. Because it's interesting because like we grew up with siblings in the same household, same parents, but we really don't have the same
parents.
house,
The same parents,
They're,
no.
they're like different parents to different people. And I think that's really interesting dynamic, no? Because I see that with like people that I know. It's like the mom's always on the woman's business. The brothers could do whatever the fuck they want, but the woman in the family, the kid or the sibling to the brothers, she's the one that for the most part is always the one that gets criticized the most. Like, why are you wearing that? Or ¿por qué estás haciendo esto? Or ¿por qué vienes tarde? Or ¿por qué vas acá? But the boys in the family, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They come home, they date whoever they want. And so it's always like a weird dynamic between like the females in the house and the boys, their brothers.
Yeah.
It happens a lot, dude.
It does.
Yeah,
It does. But when I talk to my mom about these things, you know, that's what I appreciate her. Like, she'll be open-minded. She's like, you know what, you're right, blah, 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 blah. But I told her one time, like, well, if I'm ever arrested, ever, just know that it's because I was standing up for something. Like, just know that. It's not because I went to a bar and broke a bottle on someone's head just for the sake of it.
Well, defense.
You know, it's just they did something to deserve it. Pero no, it's just that because mi mom siempre like me decía, ay, tú eres igual que tu papá y que la chingada. Because my dad was crazy, but I'm like, no, I'm not. I know how to
What if you're
control.
arrested in a room full of baby oil?
But that wouldn't happen, Esteban. I mean, for two ferns, that wouldn't happen. What the fuck? I don't even use baby oil.
Noelia?
No!
Yeah, how are you gonna explain to your mom that they found you with 800 dildos and baby oil?
I would just say.
¿Cómo te estás defendiendo?
I would say like it's the warehouse that I'm in charge of. You know, that's where we produce some. No, ay Dios mío, no.
How are you gonna talk yourself out of that one?
I know. How were you defending yourself there?
Ay, me hago la loca. ¿Qué? What is this? Where am I at? No, pero digo, like I would tell her like that shit because it's like, yeah, no, because it's always that. And then like when I hear Ramon telling his stories of all this shit, I'm like, see, and I'm the one that they were worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah, parents sometimes are.
Yeah, but then I remember I was in my 20s and my dad one time told me, I said, I don't worry about you as much as I worry about your brother. I'm like, finally. Pero él era more of the dating thing. Le hace con tu hermano, no sé. Tu hermano me preocupa.
No,
Tú,
shit.
porque eres más
Because he was a pimp, I heard.
Ramon. Ramon. You know, he told me one time, like, man, if I would have been a female, I would have been a slut. I'm
Yeah,
like,
see?
"Bro, you know, like, you guys, males are sluts too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, you didn't hear the episode. No me acuerdo cómo estuvo muy bien, but the one where he talked about if he was a female for a day.
It sounds like he wants to experience fucking dick way. Sounds
Didn't he say?
yeah, but it sounds like he wants to fucking experience some
veiny.
some chilotes way.
Some veiny hot dogs.
If I was a female, I'd be a slut. Yeah, what do you want all these dicks in your mouth where?
I mean, pinche Ramon.
Yeah.
Like, what? No, like, it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Shit.
Pero anyways,
Está
well, shout out to all the parents out there, Ferns.
Yeah, está cabrón.
Y'all doing something right.
I mean, si quieren algo más, cambiarle algo más leve. Remember I fucking had my deodorant story. Okay, right
Oh
now-
yeah, but you don't smell.
Yeah,
I don't.
right now
I
I'm
don't
good.
smell
So
you.
I'm fucking in my 40s, and I think I just fucking figured this out. Maybe people can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
What?
But you know how the fucking when you get the antiperspirant deodorant, not just the deodorant, because you know there's the antiperspirant and deodorant, and then there's the one that's just deodorant, right? So the fucking I already knew the part que pues the deodorant is just pretty much perfume, no? Perfume for your pits.
Yeah.
And the antiperspirant and deodorant is the perfume for your pits. And then the other part is like the aluminum, whatever, that mix that kind of blocks your pores so you sweat less.
Antiperspirant.
That's the antiperspirant part. But you know how they started coming out the ones that says, 24 hours. Oh, and then eventually got 48 hours. And then now there's like 72 hours or whatever, like
Of
3 days. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? Are you not showering for 3 days? Like, who does that shit, right?
Oh,
So-
Ferns.
Well, am I the only one that thought that then?
No,
Or
no,
you're just
no.
saying people don't shower for 3 days?
Yeah, people don't shower for 3 or 4 days. That's why they
shit.
made that, because there's people that don't shower for that long.
I just thought it was fucking, le están poniendo más marketing. Oh, so those 24 hours makes sense. And
Okay.
then 48 hours, okay, maybe, maybe. Fucking 72, now they're just fucking se la están jalando where you're camping.
See?
So like, I'm like, well, what the fuck? This is just marketing now, no?
Yeah,
like, let's
I think
outdo
so.
the next, the competition. We're not, they do 48, we do 72. Oh, they do 72, we do fucking 84.
We're going to do 73 hours.
Yeah, I see, like, so I go, no mames.
And then the next thing is going to be
But
like,
just recently, that's what I'm saying. Now in my 40s, I think I figured it out. And like I'm saying, people can tell me right or wrong. Maybe we have some fucking people smarter than us. But I think the 3 days thing is not like I think you don't wash it out. Like you take a shower, it since it gets like in your pores, pues, I think that lasts there. It slowly like por decir degrades over those 3
like
days.
time release.
No, not time release, but like te lo pones and like we're saying, like blocks your pores, right? So that blocking lasts 3 days.
The barrier.
So me entiendes? Yeah, that barrier.
Oh,
Even
okay.
though like you take a shower, you probably scratch off a little bit. And then you take another shower. If you're taking a shower every day, you scratch another. Pero todavía tienes ahí. So that's still kind of working. So yeah, you wash off the deodorant part,
But not the antiperspirant
part is probably still there even after you take a shower. So I was testing it. So
How did you test
this is how I
it?
tested.
No se bañó el güey.
No.
Chicochino.
So this is how I tested. I have the antiperspirant, and then
And then you
My-
picked one of the hottest fucking weeks to
yeah.
run your experiment with.
and this is why it worked out chingón. So I have my antiperspirant that I always use, and then me compraron, my daughter bought me, like, there was a special and she bought like a chingo deodorants, like antiperspirant and deodorants. And I normally don't buy deodorant because, like I said, when I get active, I sweat a lot. So I need the so I was like, all right. So I started using the regular just deodorant, the perfume one. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit, yeah, the fuck me está pegando. I'm like, oh shit, that's because it's just the deodorant. But I'm just in the house, who cares? And then somehow I started thinking about all that. So then what I did, I started experimenting. So me ponía el antiperspirant in the morning, and then si iba a salir somewhere to fucking, por decir, like last time we were talking about a Costco or whatever, the fucking next day, I would just put the deodorant, not the antiperspirant. And then the following day, también, nomás me ponía the deodorant, and I would see how many days I would go before empezar a apestar by the end of the day. And it was like 3 or 4 days. So like by the 4th day, somewhere in the middle, ya no aguantaba. So that's what I'm saying. I think it starts degrading, but it's still there under you. So you can put the other one over it. Now you just need a little perfumito. So that's how I experimented, and I think it adds up.
It does. It does add up.
So I think I cracked fucking deodorant, bro.
Fucking Fernando solving first world problems.
There you go.
Shh, bro, these aren't even first world. These are fucking...
No, but it's a good topic.
Elite
Like,
world.
someone's going to learn that, like, oh shit, deodorant and antiperspirant are different purposes.
Well, no, I already knew. That's what I'm saying. I knew they're different
Pero
purposes.
somebody
I
out
thought the
there
other shit was
probably
on
didn't.
marketing, like fucking 3 days. Who the fuck's not showering for 3 days? I mean, I guess if you're going camping, mama así, pero like daily, you know, está...
Ferns, there's people that
Oh, yeah, we're talking about, remember when no se lavan
no se
el
lavan
sartén?
el gaznats. There's people that, I mean, to each its own, but it's like, no, there's people that don't.
And like a week or two after we had that
Pues, ¿no
conversation, I
viste?
was fucking scrubbing my chin just in case.
No viste que, like, when was it that these celebrities would talk about how, like, they don't bathe their kids until they start smelling?
Oh, shit. No, I
Yeah,
didn't
there
know
was
that
a
one.
lot of that. And I always just think, like, it's probably some Caucasian that came up with this long-lasting deodorant, you know? They want to
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was just some fucking mamada, but apparently I think I just been using it wrong.
Well, I mean, pero también, you know, with age, different smells and whatnots. I don't even know what the fuck I put on because I don't perspire that much.
Because I mean, I fucked up like shirts before that. I think I put like too much of the fucking chingon 72-hour deodorant where you're like the armpit becomes all crusty. No, like it comes crusty and I'm like, I gotta throw it away now. It's weird. Like it even feels weird.
You didn't use that shirt as a cum shirt way? Maybe you fucking squirted.
Oh, shit.
Maybe you squirted on the armpit. It got a little fucking stiff.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but when you have fucking kids, that shit's fucking hard.
What, to wash?
No, fucking to be to have
To not smell?
No, to have need of a cum shirt. Those vatos fucking cuando están chiquitos les vale madre, güey. They're like fucking like cats or whatever, where like a door's closed and they're like, hey, why is this fucking door closed? They start fucking, you lock it, they start fucking knocking.
Putting things on the door.
Hey, ¿qué pedo? What's going on in there? What kind
are
of
you
party you
doing,
fucking?
Dad?
You guys are eating candy in there?
What are you doing, Dad?
It's like the fucking like the
Even the cat gets
no locked
involved.
doors. Remember?
Even the cat gets involved.
Yeah.
With la patita and shit.
So ya está cabrón las pinches jaladas with the fucking kids, güey.
Well, it's Halloweenski time.
Oh, shit.
September,
Yeah,
the
your
fall.
brother's already asking for fucking stories.
Oh, he is. Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's his favorite time of the year.
Yeah. It's feeling that way.
Hey, you can feel it, yeah.
Oh, I love
I'm
that.
glad
I love
summer's
it.
over.
You
I
know how
see
much
it.
he likes it? He fucking, ya ves que llega the Mexican independence and fucking he gives a whole speech. He forgot about it because
Oh, shit.
Halloween. Halloween.
No, I'm like, I'm excited. I love the smell of it. You could smell it.
You like Halloween?
I love the fall.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love the fall. But no, Halloween is my Christmas. You know?
Christmas?
Yeah, it's my Christmas.
I mean,
season.
you
Oh,
have
it's
a
your
Michael
Christmas.
Myers sticker in your car, right?
Yes.
All year.
Yes.
Yeah.
All year, every year.
Oh, there's a, yeah, cause you remind me of the Michael Myers too. I saw in the fucking, someone posted a thing from the which one, whatever the Sydney Olympics was, 2000 or something. That someone fucking like reposted a little video of a Nike commercial with Michael Myers. Did you ever see that one? I
No.
never saw it. So Nike made a commercial, and I guess no duró. They put it during the Olympics, and people complained. And it's some girl, I guess like a runner, like an Olympian. And she's like fucking to stop it, like getting ready in the mirror. Y sale like a Michael Myers guy behind her. And she's running, she keeps tripping, and you know, as the little chase starts. But then she fucking bolts with her Nikes. Andan chinga. And Michael Myers runs out of steam because she was
He's wearing
running
steel
too
toes.
fast. Yeah, she was going too fast, and they're like fucking live longer, whatever Nike or some
Oh,
shit.
wow. That would. And they removed it?
That people complained that it was
They
too
would.
fucking.
Too aggressive, too, like, yeah, to this.
It wasn't family friendly or some shit.
That sounds funny, right?
Yeah, I'll find that shit to you after.
Yeah, family friendly. But yeah, like for example, I love Halloween. I already went to the Horror Nights
Oh, ya
the
empezaron
weekend.
también? Oh,
Yes.
pues ya, ¿verdad?
Oh shit.
Pero for a minute there had like, I remember parents had complained about a lot of stuff, but now it's back to being spooky. But it's like, ay, sí, ya saben qué son estos eventos para que tengan a los niños.
What were they complaining about?
About them being too scary. You know, so it's like, no, but I do. I like the Halloween ski. They bring out their trick-or-treats. I don't go to, this is the thing, I don't go to like Halloween parties or, you know how in Hollywood or in a lot of places, clubs, I don't go to those things because, you know, it's just like too much. Pero fuera de eso, I do. I like the weather, bringing out our jackets, bringing our little scarves, you know. Lo que no me gusta is that whole season of depression shit that it starts getting darker and you're just like a chicken. You're trying to go in outside already. Like,
Damn, bro. I was trying to keep it light now and you fucking...
oh, my
Talking
bad.
about depression.
No. It's just, you know, eso de que la gente ya va a empezar, like, feel the little weirdness of like, oh, it's the fall. That means others, whatever. Yeah, we'll be okay, guys. We'll be okay.
There is a thing now, especially Christmas time too.
¿Qué?
The depression gets hard.
Yeah, for a lot of
pinche
reasons.
For money reasons and
Un
Family,
chingo de cosas.
all the family shit.
Un chingo de cosas, pero pues, you know.
I mean, the years are fucking flying.
Ay, ¿verdad que sí, Esteban?
This year went fucking fast.
Last year, but I don't know, man. I'll blame COVID.
Wow.
I'll blame COVID because I still be seeing some videos from
It's like I
2018.
blame the vaccine.
I see videos from 2018,
The microchip.
2018 thinking it was like last year or something.
2-3 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're in
I'm
my
like, how the
timeline.
fuck did that? Yeah.
Dude, yeah, COVID was already 4 years now? 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Holy shit.
I know. All right, guys. ¿Y qué pues? ¿Qué más? Porque mira,
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
shit,
Y'all tell
yeah.
me.
Oh,
You guys tell me.
Yeah. Vamos.
vámonos, ya.
If
Hablamos.
Ramon was here, he would have already started the fucking...
Chi Ramon.
Because he
Ay,
keeps
mi
track
bro.
of the time. My
Mi
chick.
bro. He texts me like, hey, can you cover? I miscommunicated. I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I'll cover for you, dude.
Yeah, he miscommunicated, and then I felt like he wasn't owning up to it until Fernando validated what I was saying.
Oh, sí te la está alegando poquito, ¿no? Yeah.
Ah, Ramon.
Yeah. Well, guys, what is it? November 2nd, we'll be at Michelada Rumble
Where's it going to be at?
at the same place.
where's
Santa
the-
Anita Park. Oh,
God, there you go.
with the ponies.
Santa Anita Park with the pony. So there's going to be a race?
Saturday, November 2nd. I think there's still is there still races in November?
I think so.
Do we
I
know,
don't know,
like,
but I'm assuming yes.
so Michelada, what is it about? Michelada Rumble?
The drinking micheladas, watching horse races, and watching the
Wrestling?
meats. What's Latino meat?
Latino meet the wrestlers.
So fucking fuertudos and calzoncitos
Okay.
and máscaras. Like
So there's
fucking-
horse races, and then on the side of the
There's a
horse
stage
race,
with
there's
fucking
stage.
Warren G.
And then there's food,
It's gonna
no?
regulate food.
Oh,
There's gonna be
shit,
micheladas.
a ver
And
si
the-
no va a estar el P. Diddy ahí, güey.
Yeah,
No.
the thing is a little confusing, so I'll give you a little rundown. You buy your it seems like you buy your chela from the Santa Anita, which they
Okay.
have their own little fucking thing, and you buy like a michelada cup, and then you pour it in. So you buy the michelada cup separate from different vendors, so you can try different ones.
Got it.
And then the chela is like if you're gonna buy a Tall Boy Modelo, pues you buy it from
Okay.
a different booth that I think it's like a Santa Anita one.
But then to get to the event, to get an entrance to the event, you could pay online or in person.
We just had a giveaway that probably ended yesterday when you're hearing this, but yeah, in the link in our Instagram bio, there's a link so you can give us a little credit, no? Fucking pa que vean, no, pinche Chicano Hot
Okay.
Shuffle jalan tres gentes.
Do we know performers besides
Warren G, bro.
Okay,
You
Warren
want
G.
more than Warren G?
So Warren
I
G
don't
will
know, I
be
don't know who
there.
else.
There'll probably be
That's
other
all I know.
performers, and there's gonna be michelada booths. Is there gonna be a michelada judging thing? Like,
They have little vendors too. Oh, I think this is supposed to be a michelada fucking contest thing.
there we go, that thing contest.
Yeah. Last time they didn't get to it, but I think this time they're supposed to do it.
Okay, all right.
And
pero
Ramon's probably gonna judge because this is a judgy food.
pues- You'll see. I'll judge.
No, Noelia's always there.
I'll
Porque es de
judge.
ambiente.
Pues yes. A ver, ¿qué más va a haber? Any future performances with Maria Maria and the Midnight Groove?
Yeah, but I always forget. But I'll I'll let you guys know next time.
But we could follow her, right? She
Yeah, I
posts
mean,
about her.
you go on Instagram. You can follow the page under Groovy MS. You should see the all the information there. I mean, we've been playing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been staying pretty busy this month, and it's been good. It's been good getting
Good.
out there, last night was fun with the Selena thing.
Okay. And then, let me see. Sunday, October 6th in the city of Paramount at Horchateria.
Right away. No, we don't throw out the
No, I'm just saying. 'cause
Those
I'm
are
gonna-
paid advertisements?
No,
Where's
because
our
my
fucking-
friend's going to be there. My friend Marisol. My friend's going to be like there vending stuff. Selling. There's going to be a pop-up for like,
Oh, vendors? Like,
yeah, like little pop-ups, you know. It's
they have little things like that. No?
It's spooky season or something.
Oh,
So yeah,
shit.
October 6th, ahí va a estar Tia Mamas and a lot of other vendors selling spooky,
Cupcakes?
yeah, spooky cupcakes del season, you know? So yeah.
Or those fucking nice galletitas, no? That
Sí.
she takes to events. If you've been to our event and
Yeah.
got one of those, like Oreos, the chocolate covered Oreo, what are they? Like
Yeah.
fucking like they're
Chocolate
fucking
dipped
good.
Oreos? Yeah.
Algo así.
So she like
She makes those.
stuff like that. All right, so Michelada Romo, November 2nd. It's a Saturday in Santa Anita Park.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
And your fucking thing October 6th, you
October's
said?
not my thing. Oh, it's a spooky pop-up October 6th. And then Maria's
Follow her
Ramona
for
Group, follow her.
information.
Yes. All right, well, everybody have a good week. And pues ahí pónganse su antiperspirant.
Yeah. And then the next day you can just put deodorant. So nice.
Yeah. You know, Bernie told us all his experiment.
They're eating the dogs.
Un pinche little ranch le salió la chingona, qué verdad.
They're eating the dogs.
No!
Y aquí nos espantan que Ramon's not here.
No, not my tater. No se la van a comer.